fuck is wrong with you? Why are you like this?
Now that's the exact note to start recording on. Just what the fuck? Why are you like this?
Surprised you didn't claim the fucking parchment too.
Wait.
No! No, you have no room.
Fine room.
I'm so mad. Hate. 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 Ah,
That secret,
Wait,
or that moment
wait.
when
Wait, no, go ahead.
that moment when Danielle is revealed to be the most powerful gremlin of all of us. She was our sixth ranger all along.
mine. God,
Oops.
God fucking damn it. Not enough of you.
Just imagine Atlas saying that.
It was you who I was after this whole time. Bang, bang. Wait, where'd my gun go?
Fine.
Rhea is frantically running away with the gun in hand.
It's mine. It's mine.
Atlas just sprinting directly after her.
Oh, apparently I just cannot.
Damn goblins, not even once.
Not even once.
Alright, I'm gonna give everyone PTSD in one fell swoop. Y'all ready?
Oh yeah.
I
Fuck
forgot to
me up.
claim the candles. Now I've claimed everything on the board.
Fuck you!
I technically didn't claim the dice, but
Should've
Rhea
never
doesn't
gave
even know
you-
what those are. So
should've never gave you fucking fruit gummies.
I even got two. I have two fruit gums. You gave me two.
Yada!
Okay.
Alright, PTSD time, go.
I don't want to be here.
Yeah,
No, I don't want to go to the Waking Sands.
Yeah, you do.
Ah! I don't want to be in the Waking Sands.
Every story has its tale of heroisms, heroics, adventures, epics. Every story is its own world, and with that, you have just a main focal point of what begins, what ends. I'm describing a goddamn rough draft.
Sweet. What?
Today doesn't focus on those heroics. I wouldn't call any of these people heroes. We're gonna focus on other corners of the world of Sailor Dern today. What makes its people tick, and
Oh my
Scott, no. Scott, you can't tease me like this. You can't. No, I'm sorry. Shut the fuck up. Feathergale 5? Fuck you. Oh, fuck. No, my God. Oh, my
I
fucking...
love how you used the Phoenix Wright locks for Atlas's.
Like, no, that's the Dodeca secret, locked book that we have to go through all the other books to get to. And we have to max out his social link.
you thought I only had one shot in my brain.
I knew you had to have more, but I didn't think we'd get this lucky. Holy fucking shit.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, that's so good.
Oh my gosh. Did we get to make our own characters with Black Wardens, or are we gonna play the 1 through 3?
That's a good question.
Oh my gosh.
That's DM
If
talk
we do,
for. He
if
hasn't
we do
decided yet.
Atlas's one, I'm gonna die if I get to make my own character, though. I'm gonna die.
Or is this gonna be like we play like alt timeline versions of our characters and you get to play like Evil Red?
Atlas one for sure was gonna involve like straight like unique characters.
Oh boy.
I'm
Oh
gonna
boy.
make the cutest character ever.
I'm gonna make Smith Crime Boy John and no one can legally stop me?
I'm going to make.
You gonna make what? Danielle? Or did mine die? God damn it.
Hello?
Hello, there we go. You're gonna make what now?
I'm gonna make a Lessa 2.0.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, fuck, maybe I'll make Liam 2.0 then. 3.0. Don't worry, Liam's a fun character. He's grumpy, alcoholic, sad dad. You'll love him.
Well, he's gonna see him later. It'll be fine.
Grumpy, alcoholic, sad dad who's also maybe bisexual.
Maybe. He's still experimenting. He never left his college years.
It depends
Pretty
on the
much, yeah.
iteration. It's like, there's the first iteration where it's like, he technically is, but he doesn't realize it, and then there's the mage version of him that's like, yeah, I've been alive for like 200 years. I fuck.
That's fair.
Mage Liam is questionable everything.
I will make questionable choices and cause problems on purpose.
All right. Where was I? So today we explored different corners of Saladurn, different people within it, what makes the world tick, and what their impact on the world is.
Fuck yeah.
And let me remind you, none of these people are heroes. They're just schmucks. That's that.
Every villain is the hero of his. Every schmuck is the hero of his own story. Especially Worthless Idiot.
We're gonna start something small so we don't like overload your brains in one go, okay? Here's a Goblin tale. Now, you all know the city of Frostvale, right? You know, biggest capital on the known continent. You know, a lot of people like to do trade there. A lot of people like to live there for some ungodly reason. But not everything is surface level with this city. The deeper machinations run far further than your tiny little mind could even comprehend. Today we start in the depths within the mountains that surround Frostvale. Cold, isolated place, shut off from the rest of humankind. That's right. We're going to Fort Frostvale. Is that a clever name? Because it wasn't.
I feel that in my bones, though.
Fort
Smirk,
Cold Mountain.
I want you to give me your best see you in hell, Edelweiss.
Oh, like Edelweiss saying, "I'll see you in hell."
No, like
No,
Worthless
we're the
Idiot
idiot.
telling. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Then I'll see you in hell.
You hear a quick "what the shit" and then silence immediately after, as you've activated the control gem. Worthless Idiot, you've done your job.
The sweet satisfaction of killing stupid, stinky Weiss. Now I am the only apprentice Master Gorka Morka needs.
A voice speaks up in the corner of your cell. Not Eliana. I have to specify. Eliana died on her trip over here.
Oh
Oh my gosh! I know who that is!
How did he get here? You know what? I guess I'll find out.
A voice speaks up on the other side of your cell. So you did it?
I have done it. Finally. Victory is mine. Also, can I have the
Kinda
bed
just-
tonight?
He shakes. I'm glad you noticed. I'm glad you noticed. Fucking. He just kind of shakes his head, looks over at you with cold old eyes. Was it worth it?
Yes. Yes, it was.
That's your cellmate. You've just been calling him Metal Mouth because that seems what he wants to be referred to as. Come on, see name. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, now we're cooking. For the past, 16 days, he's been here before you, and he's been looking out for you this entire time that you were here. Mostly because you were both forced into a cell together because you're goblins, and there's only one bed. He doesn't fight you for it, though. In fact, you hardly think you see him sleep. But he's legit. I can tell you that much.
Does that mechanized mouth of yours, like, power you somehow? You never sleep. That's weird. I don't trust it. You're more machine than goblin, man.
Stop talking, kid.
You're one to talk with your robot arm that you don't have.
Yeah, that you don't have.
I am precisely 1/6 robot. You are like, more. Fractions are easy for someone like me, but I won't try to explain them to you.
And comforted by the fact you own the bed, you are. Because that's where you're keeping your secret tool. Right under that mattress is that thing that'll break you out one day. A shitty rusted iron pipe that you managed to sneak off with.
Oh, that reminds me, I forgot to add something to my inventory, which is still locked
I
up.
wonder what you forgot to add to your inventory.
Nope, not that, actually. I forgot to add my tinker's tools and my alchemist supplies.
That you don't have on you.
That you don't have.
But one day...
I need those to cast my spells.
Yeah, and you don't have them.
Yes, but I need them on there so no one can, so I don't forget about it again.
And now, worthless idiot, your part of the bargain is done. Gorka Morka snuck a sending stone into this jail cell just to break you out. Having fulfilled your end of the bargain, distracting Edelweiss so that Gorka Morka could activate the control gem on the other side and blow him to smithereens, you wonder what paste of applesauce he's currently looking like right now. And it's only a matter of time till Gorka Morka breaks you out.
I bet he's a lavender shade of sauce on the walls. Oh, I wish I could have seen the look on his face when he realized he'd finally been outmatched by the great, worthless idiot.
And your escape can't come any sooner, because soon the door opens up to your cell, and then a body flies in.
Hey, rude! Duh!
You are not Master Gorkamorka.
A large metal man closes the door behind this newfound goblin in your life, and you hear him stepping away.
Bitch.
This is an unexpected development. Hello, I am the mighty, worthless idiot. And
Shut
you
up!
are now my
I don't
subject.
care who you are.
Rhea Eliana Sunshine, the processing has finally been through, but you are not home. You're currently in a cold, dark, dank cell in who knows where. This is an injustice.
This is...
And they stuck you in here with two other smelly goblins.
I don't know, the metal one seems okay. That one, I'm not so sure. His sideburns are really unkempt.
Do you think I have a comb in here, stink fiend? They don't let me have it, not since the first incident.
Yeah, but you have hands.
You both look over to Metal Mouth, who currently is combing what little hair he has.
They let him have a comb. You crucify one or a dozen rats for science, and suddenly you're not allowed to have a comb. Ugh.
Why would you sacrifice rats and not eat them?
I was trying to perform a scientific experiment, the likes of which would be indecipherable to someone of lesser intellect such as yourself.
Uh-huh, sure. Whatever you say.
Yes,
Ooh,
exactly.
cool bed.
No, mine. That's mine. No. Get away from it. Stop.
You both just hear Metal Mouth groan under his breath.
Now there's two of them.
You will not usurp me in this, the kingdom of worthless-topia. It is mine. I am the sole leader here, not you. Get away from my bed with your stinky touch stumps.
Kid, don't you got a deal pulling for you soon?
Yes, that's a good point. Master Gorkamorka will free me any day now. And then I will no longer have to look at this dismal, disgusting, dingy den of dinginess.
Day 17. Gorka Morka does not comfort you.
Any day now, Gorkamorka will free me from this lamentable, lambasting, L word for dungeon.
Day
Eliana.
19.
Eliana has gone to starting to clean out her toenails on the bed.
Ah!
Ew. I hate it.
And she walks around outside all the time. That's the point. It's supposed to be gross.
I know, but I had to say it.
Yeah. We
Any
had to
day,
vocalize that.
any day now, the great Gorka Morka shall free me from this gross, gangly gowl.
Day 21.
Any day now.
5 days have passed.
Any,
Morka has not come for you.
any day now, Gorka Morka will free me, his most loyal and splendiferous subject.
You hear a voice from across your cell. Give me 5 seconds, actually. I realize I've got one tiny thing that's insignificant, totally insignificant to this map.
It's like a huge
Really?
token, isn't it?
Yeah, no, don't worry about it.
Eliana has her like cheek in her hand, and she's just like slowly sliding down it as she's just insanely bored. And
Worthless.
eventually, she just looks at Worthless Idiot and just says, "Isn't your Gorka Morka like a mage or something?"
He is a mighty, scientist, doctor, thing.
Then couldn't he just like science you out or something?
Gorka Morka's splendiferous skill set do not simply result in explosions or teleportations. He creates mechanical marvels, bioengineered super mutants, spider people.
You hear a voice from across your cell. A more womanly voice. Tiny green one, I hate to be bearer of bad news, but I do not think your foster father is coming to rescue you.
He's not my foster father. Okay, look, he'll totally come for me any day now. You shut your stinky... Who are you?
You never really took the time to bond with most of the other inmates, admittedly. But you've been picking up some small bits of gossip from your friend Metalmouth. Vesna. Drow.
Oh, a drow. Wonderful. Of all the things, of all the stink fiends I would have to be
The way
locked in a cell with.
The way she dresses, the way she talks, that cold demeanor, that emotionless face on her. You hear rumor. It's just small rumor that she might have been an Underdark Spectre, tactical spec ops of the Underdark, aimed to take out targets. In fact, you almost started to believe it, but then it clicked with you. If she were really a Spectre, she wouldn't have gotten caught. What a faker.
After a Worthless Idiot starts to shove Rhea off of him.
They tell me you were some kind of super secret drow specter. But if that were true, how would you have gotten locked up in this disgusting den of dinginess, Oh no, I've been in here too long. My thesaurus skills are losing. Existential crisis can wait. Who are you, drow lady?
21 days to be exact. I've been counting the days. You're the freshest meat, next to the goblin girl next to you.
Hello.
Now,
I hate it
wait.
here.
She waves hello to Eliana.
ignore her. She's unimportant. I am important here. I am the mighty Worthless Idiot. And
They named you Worthless Idiot. You cannot be that important.
Worthless Idiot is a great and honorable title gifted to me by the Master. Now, I, in my infinite brilliance, have decided to recruit you, yes you, stinky drow worm, to assist me in my grand plan of escape. You may grovel
thank
now. Perhaps you misheard me. I have recruited you to assist me in escaping. It is a great
Vesna
honor.
starts going back to her corners of the cell.
Like, Worthless Idiot just, like, breaks down crying.
Please help me. Please, I've been in here for 21 days. I want to die. I need to get out. I need to see the sunshine. I need to burn something.
Metalmouth notices the both of you. At first, gently picks Rhea off of Worthless Idiot.
Hey.
No, Clyde.
Fine. Whatever.
Kid, you gotta sound a lot more convincing if you want people to fall under your banner, you know?
You're
Most
right.
folks ain't just gonna blindly follow a cold trail. But
Kind of just turns away from the both of you.
Thank you, mighty
Still
Mechano Goblin.
announce- Still picking up his conversation.
Now, what if I were to give you a means out?
You have a means out.
Not a confirmed one, but I have suspicions.
Hmm.
Can't do it alone. You're both young, wild, and antsy. Dead end. Cell's no place for youth like you.
Naturally.
I'm not leaving until I get my stuff back. They stole my stuff. I need it back.
I need my arm back, and my alchemist supplies. With them, I'd be able to create all kinds of alchemical, astounding, amazing things. I'd be a god again.
What I need to know first is that are you in or out? Because I don't divulge no more if y'all are out. I don't need no wibbly wobblies in my group. You
As long
hear?
as I can get my stuff back.
I'm
I'm not
in.
leaving this place until I get it.
Rhea,
Regret
it has
if I
been.
don't get it.
It has
My
been.
name is Eliana.
Eliana, it has been established that we will be getting our things back because we require them.
He didn't say anything about getting our stuff back.
Well, it was implied.
Yeah, and I'm not taking implied for my stuff.
Fine, we are both in, provided we can get my things back and Miss Sunshine's things back.
I wanna- I really want to point out, by the way, that like Eliana keeps referring to herself as that, but like literally on the back of her clothes, like stitched in there, is just Rhea Sunshine.
Good. If your name
Just like how you're permanently labeled worthless idiot.
Mm-hmm. If your name isn't Rhea Sunshine, then why is it stitched into your clothing? Checkmate, atheists.
Because the guards hate me.
Can't imagine why.
I never thought I'd see the day I'd have something in common with the stinky Tin Man guards here.
I didn't do anything other than set their police station on fire.
I bet they had it coming.
They did. They left me in jail for days.
Stinky weirdos. Can't even light an honest fire in this city. I tell you, Frostvale has gone to the dogs. The stink dogs.
Let's say we let loose the hounds then.
Yes! Yes!
You kids want your stuff back? I need some helpers. This is why we call it legwork.
Luckily,
So-
I am not without the use of one of my legs.
You hear him grumble underneath that mask of his. You don't know a lot about Metal Mouth. There's one guarantee about him. He needs that mask. So much that he's been able to keep it on him. But he's been using that to his advantage. Throughout the days, you've both noticed he's just been carrying out small, very small amounts of stuff. Not a lot, but some.
Interesting.
Every night you note he works. He makes small amounts of things, one after another. In fact, Eliana, it's because of him you started to pick up on that. Fuck it, everyone else is doing it, why don't you? That's why you pilfered a gem one day when you were working the mines.
Interesting. Hidden compartment.
Became a kleptomaniac.
Hidden compartments in your mechano mouth. Brilliant. I'll have to use that design in future plans. Perhaps a hidden compartment in my mechano fist. Yes.
Probably do you good one day, kid. Anyways, I'm kind of going through loops here. So, like I said, this is more of an experimental gig here. That means I can't guarantee it's perfect. That's why I need to rely on y'all kids. A lot of following up on rumors. We can't do this with just we three. No.
Fair enough. I would rather take a risk than be stuck here. Obviously, Gorka Morka is doing important work and can't rescue me. He will appreciate my go-getterness and self-sufficiency. Yes.
Whatever makes you feel better, kid.
He will soon see how great I truly am.
And Metal Mouth straight up looks at Eliana, reaching over like,
Do it, see what happens.
Okay.
you touch. Ah! Take 1 point of fire damage.
But I am fire incarnate.
1 point of fire damage.
Damn it!
That's steam.
Wait, is it canon that I take damage, I spark?
You know what? It is now.
Doesn't do any damage, it's just canon that I spark.
You really are floating tinny, little miss.
Some kind of complex genetic instability causing you to spark when suffering harm. Fascinating. I wonder how much you would. I wonder if we could start a fire if we hit you with sticks enough.
Quick tangent.
No.
What?
Quick tangent from one of the Evercells. As your conversation goes on, you hear another voice from further down the hallway. Little Gob Gob hasn't escaped yet. Hunter caught his leg in his own snare. You hear thrashing about on one of the bars.
I do not like the sound of this one.
You remember this one. The rowdiest of them all.
She sounds fun. I like her. Can I hang out with her? Can I go in her cell instead?
The
Oh my
stunt-
gosh, I love her!
The stunted Tabaxi. I nearly said Khajiit, I'm not gonna lie. The stunted Tabaxi, almost your size, but just barely taller. You just hear her click under her tongue every so often, and that noise drives you insane during the night. Your fellows have taken to calling her Clack Flack.
She a desert tabaxi?
Mm-mm.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Closer! Come
Rumor
on
has
down
it-
there.
Rumor has it she was adopted by kobolds at a young age, and that's why she's so jilted.
Oh my lord!
No. Oh no.
You, Clack Flack, do you want to help us do some no good mischief? Huh? Huh?
You hear her decisive humming back there. No uses for Clack Flack. Clack Flack stick to own plans. Beep beep sheep.
Fine,
I
be
like
that
her.
way.
I like her. I want to hang out with her. She sounds like a lot of fun.
It's fine, Ray of Sunshine. We will simply light.
It's not for a sunshine! Can I talk with him to the ground?
I was just like, you tackle me while I'm like, but I'm sticking my head out the way like,
I guess we'll just light fires without you.
Fuck me. God, what was it? What was the rule for shove? God damn it. I'm gonna call your athletics versus Smirk's athletics or acrobatics.
So I have to do athletics?
Yes, you have to.
Okay. Never mind.
Nice.
Worthless Idiot is just like,
I just get onto him.
like
Nothing happens.
open palm against your face, like pushing you off of me while I'm like sticking my head out, going,
I guess we'll just have to light fires and cause mischief without her.
So, okay, Rhea just pounces onto Worthless Idiot, and like you're both just basically two toddlers slap fighting. Metal Mouth immediately goes up.
God damn it, what are you both doing? You're gonna get the wardens over here.
Sorry, I was trying to attempt to communicate with the Clack Flack when.
A boasty dwarven voice speaks up from further down the hallway. Let me see here. You know, that's the bad thing about having so many NPCs. You have to reveal them one at a time.
I love them all already.
You hear this man boast. Just when I thought the Clack Flack was gonna fucking... Just when I thought that damn Tabaxi was gonna drive me insane again, the toddlers are fighting again! Hey! Vesna! He yells further down the hall. 10 gold! 10 gold on the new girl!
You would betray me like this, Weevil? You know I can take any disgusting stink fiend.
As I go in for another attack against Rhea.
The Weevil. Now, Eliana, you do know this name from Topside. The Weevil was once known as a famous, like, shade in the dark. This drug lord that kind of just made his mark on the Frostvale's general area. Recently, he was taken in. Recently, like months ago.
Ah, wait, didn't you buy from my mom's shop?
Wait a minute. He kind of just...
Can Rhea just climb on top of Worthless Idiot's head so she can stick her head out the bars?
I'll
Well, not
allow it.
out.
He kind of just scratches his beard for a moment. Wait a minute. I thought you signed up for me. Little Goblin girl.
Hello.
You too.
Your toenails are impeccably clean.
Oh, fuck me. Weevil hurts to do, sorry.
Well, he's yelly.
Weevil, like, kind of just opens his eye. He has this, like, kind of smile. Like a teacher seeing a student again, and he goes, Vesna, 20 gold.
Question.
Yes.
I'm not going to, but what have the guards done to stop me from using magic?
Well, that's the thing. You try to cast. Nothing happened. You can't even feel it inside of you. As a sorcerer, like, this is the most alien feeling you felt in your entire life. You know, it was already bad enough feeling restricted when you were inside the city walls. At least the villages outside the city, you're able to just cast whenever you feel like. But the moment you're inside the walls, you're forced to keep your hands together. You're forced to just play it safe, play nice. And that was just, that already drove you insane. But now there's just no spark, no drive within you. In fact, that spark, when you took that small burn from Metal Mouth's mask, that is the first time you felt alive in the past 5 days. And it's been driving you nuts ever since. There's no spark within you.
And then Eliana so far. Oh no.
Oh no.
No wild, no chaos. There's something impeding that inner spark within you. You don't know what it is. You want to find it. You want to break it just so you can break everything around you.
The entire place is just gonna blow up when she can. That's just what's gonna happen.
It's driving you wild.
I'm sure that she's been terrorizing Worthless Idiot and Metal Mouth by her incessant pacing and picking and, pulling and tugging and touching and just being an absolute terror.
There's one more voice that you both hear from further down the hallway before you hear the doors to your left open. You hear a more chipper voice speak up. Ooh, put me down for 5, but the guards are coming.
I love you.
I knew one of us was gonna say it.
At this point, from all the noise, you hear the left doors open up, and soon those familiar figures that have just tormented you the past few days start to sprawl in. I'm gonna
Hello.
position this.
I have a type. Hello.
Okay, real quick
Hello?
though, Danielle, is it just
Hello?
me, or does Cassia look like Rapunzel and Cassandra had like a gay daughter?
They do. She does. Oh my gosh.
Moving on, sorry.
She's cute. Anyway, I have a type. Hello, Mr. Elfman. Oh, I'm also
Yeah.
jumping off of Worthless Idiot's head.
Yeah, the elf man sees you at this point.
I have a type. Hello.
Worthless Idiot just like quickly smooths out his sideburns, which then just pop back into place immediately after.
Both of you make me a deception roll.
I have that.
I don't. I have none of the charisma. Worthless Idiot is not charismatic at all.
The elf man looks at you both. He leans over to one of the guards. Bring me the idiot.
like Worthless Idiot just like kind of leans back. He's like,
I think he means you, Rhea.
And big metal gauntlet just goes right around your neck afterwards. Pulls you out.
Bye.
Up against the wall. Your
Ugh.
cell door.
I did nothing, pig stinker.
How many times do I have to tell you?
Tell me what.
Looks over at the guardsman who just kind of like pushes you into the cell door further.
You know, you should be thankful I brought you friends. You shouldn't be so quick to cause trouble. Do you realize how much of a headache you put me through every single day? At this point, his coworker next to him just kind of right by his side. But should you be doing that? That's a prisoner. Should you be? He kind of looks at his protege. Oh my dear sweet, I forget what I named you. 5 seconds. I didn't write it down on his tongue.
Adorable redhead boy.
I just
Oh, my
imagine
sweet.
like Worthless Idiot's eyes are bulging out of his skull because he's being squished too hard.
Yeah, at this point, yeah.
I should have given Worthless Idiot a thicker neck. Whatever.
No, he's got a good like one hand ringable neck. Like, you know, you can just one hand that shit and choke him out. Like,
My dear sweet Airden, you have so much to learn in your time here. It's lucky you're on loan. It's been understaffed lately, and frankly, I just don't have the patience to do it myself. That's why I make him do it.
He points over at the guardsman. He's missing an arm. I know he is. He would have been a very bad boy without it. I think he's turning purple.
Throw him back in the cell.
Thwomp.
Alright, I'll let you off easy this time. But next time, the mighty Worthless Idiot will not be so merciful.
The elf man just he's completely sandbagging you.
mm-hmm.
Mutters something to the other guards, and they take positions back here. While you see him turn to the red-haired one, referred to as Erden, and speaks.
And remember, don't look them in the eyes. You don't want to get attached. Not in this business. It's a prison, not a kennel.
You should treat it like a kennel.
Get them chained up again. We're going for the usual rounds today. We practiced for this.
Eliana's gonna stick her tongue out at the elf.
Worthless
Quietly.
Idiot will do that as well.
Sandbags you.
Louder though.
He he doesn't see it, so it doesn't matter.
I know.
Okay, so the red-haired one kind of just like gets up to your cell door, which is like it has bars. It has bars and a little like slidey door. This is it. Daily food. And it's the most bland piece of shit that you've ever eaten in all your times. It's just the absolute worst.
Oh,
Has this guy fed us before?
No, this guy's completely new actually.
thank
usually
you.
Oh,
It's
sorry.
usually just the elf.
Let me push Worthless Idiot out of the way. Move. It better be frozen this time.
Sorry, there's only so much I can do. I don't exactly get to make a choice.
He kind of like, real quickly, looks left, looks right. He slides the usual dish through the door. You hate it. You hate it, you hate it, you hate it, you hate it. One single good berry. The blandest fucking good berry you've ever eaten in your life. It fills you up. Yes, it has enough nutritional value for the day, but it sucks to eat. You haven't had a full course meal in days.
Why is it so hard to freeze a berry?
Yeah, it's not even frozen. It's just raw, and it has a shell that you have to peel away.
I just want to eat it as it is.
And one warm glass of water, not hot to
Like
keep your
room
temperature.
temperature.
Good. Not cold to like not cold to be refreshing and cool. It's just warm. Not even room temperature. It's like room temperature plus.
Ew. Ew.
It's mentally breaking.
Like they left it in the sun, and so it's just like
Yeah.
got warmed
Yeah,
up.
yeah. Frostvale, the city without a sun, and somehow they concocted this. As if to get you to talk.
This is torture. I've done nothing wrong.
However, the red-haired man also real quickly, pulls back his sleeve. 3 small treats fall out at the same time.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you.
One's frozen.
No, I just want to like drop kick Worthless Idiot out of the way and just take them all.
Worthless Idiot is like biting your ankle while you're trying to kick him. Just
He kind of just leans into the bars and goes, "Nobody should have to eat like this."
I agree.
Both of you add 1 rice cake to your inventories.
Aw, damn, I didn't get to take both of them. Damn.
Eating this rice cake will grant you inspiration. Because it is actually the first good thing you've eaten in so long.
Oh wait, I get a frozen rice cake.
Yeah, you get a frozen rice cake.
Thank you, mighty, kind-hearted soul.
or Worthless Idiot says as he stops trying to consume Eliana.
Just doing my job. Please don't eat each other.
I make no promises.
So now I want to think that the reason why Eliana eats frozen food is because it'll melt inside her because she's hot on the inside.
Oh my god.
So now eating frozen food feels weird because she
You're
doesn't have
just
the
a
heat
walking
anymore.
oven.
Yeah, so she's like, it's not. That's why living in Frostvale isn't a problem.
The fire rises.
Gonna eat the rice cake and be really conflicted on why this doesn't feel good to eat anymore.
Metal Mouth leans into both of you while you both eat and just goes, "Kids are hold on.
You kids are already some piece of work, huh? Getting the guards over here. You know they're gonna keep an eye on you now. They already been keeping an eye on you."
It's fine. We'll work around it.
Also, I will point out, Worthless Idiot has decided to save his rice cake. He is sticking it in his loincloth.
Hey,
You have like I drew him specifically with like a whole like bag as a shirt.
Oh,
You
okay.
could just
Fine.
No, it's
no,
like,
it's still going in the loincloth. You don't understand. It
well,
adds
no,
flavor.
it was like it was supposed to be like a pillowcase with holes where the feet went through,
Oh,
so you
so
could just
he's-
like throw it
he's
in like
Dobby.
the neck, and it would
Okay.
just sit. Yeah.
Okay, he's
That
Dobby
was
from
the
Harry
idea.
Potter. Okay, in that case, it's like he puts it like he has like a little rope around the waist as a makeshift belt. He sticks it like he wedges it in the belt,
Well, you can do whatever you want. It's your character.
specifically near his ass, though. Not
Just in
in
case
the,
you gotta pull it out like a prison shiv.
yeah.
I hate this already.
You.
You did this. You did this to me.
Talk's gonna be quick and cheap from this point onward. You know they're gonna separate us again for the work.
What do you need us to do, Metal Mouth?
I want you to keep an eye out for things, and I want you to make friends. Now, I'm not saying go and recruit every son-bitch in this cell. No. Keep the numbers small. The less they notice gone, the less they notice conniving, the better. Otherwise, this whole operation's dead air. Got it.
Noted. Now, mind you, I am a master of the alchemical arts, but I am not, per se, a master of the criminal arts. What kind of people should we be on the lookout for?
Whoever you feel useful. Now, talk's gonna be quick. Now, from what I've gathered, this here's old facility, real old. But there's 2 main things to keep on track. One, they got an armory somewhere. Place for the extra supplies, for the soldiers, and place where they're keeping your goods, probably. You know, evidence locker. We need to
Yes.
find that. Keep an eye out for it. Now, if you can't find it, find something suitable. The more equipment we have, we better. The more equipment we have, the better for us. If you can't leave with your belongings, just let them go or stay. I ain't coming back for you.
I'm very sorry to interrupt. They changed the spell list.
Oh yeah, I noticed that. It was really annoying. I had to go through and manually like minimize everything.
Oh, let me see. Ah!
Mm-hmm. I hate it.
Is it the eye? Oh, it's the eye. Okay.
Yeah, it's the eye. The nice thing is it is giving me like the full spell card for these now, which is really convenient. But it's also just like, oh no, why would you default it to being open?
Oh no! I have to do that on. No! 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 Alora,
Goodbye.
no! No! I'm in hell. I'm in absolute hell. No, go ahead. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead.
This is old facility. But there's a few things we need to keep note of.
You already mentioned the armory, blah, blah, blah.
Never find your belongings or learn to drop them. Because when time comes to escape, we only got one shot at it. We got one small window. If you ain't there for it, I ain't coming back for you. You hear? I'll help you get out. That's as far as I'll go for you. I ain't gonna die for you. You got that?
Noted.
I ain't dying for you either, so fair's fair.
I'm giving you kids a chance. Y'all got a future out there. Y'all got homes to go back to. There's the other thing. I'm sure some of y'all magically inclined noticed that none of us can cast our spells here. Smart thinking on that's radiant part.
Yeah,
But
it's really annoying.
But I did know one thing. Thanks to a little sorcerer friend of mine. You see, she noted there's a small window. There's a small window where the magic comes back, but then it's gone immediately. That means they gotta have a ward somewhere. There's gotta be somewhere to turn it off. We turn it off, all hell breaks loose.
Yes.
Otherwise, we find that small window and use it as much as we can. I can't claim to note it. I can't claim to note what sets off that small window. But there's one thing me and my friend noticed. Last time it went off, someone died.
Good.
How'd they die?
Well, it was more posthumously, mind you. Took the dead body out. Next thing we noticed, it happened. Must be a way of disposing the bodies.
Interesting.
I'm gonna move some tokens around to signal that, like, time's moving, you know.
Yeah.
You know.
Like a Bethesda RPG?
Oh, God.
Who is this?
Who's what?
I love them.
Who's
Who
who?
is this? Who is this?
Who's who?
Who is this? With the elf. Who is this? Who's this?
Oh, the cell there's elves in front of?
Yeah, who this? Who this?
Way in the back of the corner cells, there's a quiet little fungal man.
Oh, what
He
the
doesn't
fuck?
talk. He doesn't interact with anyone. You've all just called him Spoot.
I love him. I would
I
die
love
for
him.
him.
Eliana will die for no one, but
I love it.
Good
Spook
catch.
don't
I
talk
almost
much.
didn't even see him.
oh, I just followed the tokens, so I saw him.
You do know one thing. Spook gets bullied a lot. From the cell north of him, there's a big, mean Warforged sun gun.
Oh,
DRO-49. But most of you just been calling him Driller. Because, as quote from him,
Driller gonna be killing one day. And you best not be in my way.
Robot. But fungus man. But robot. But fungus man.
it's like watching a jock shove a nerd into a locker half the time with those two.
I believe it.
You don't know what pleasure he gets off of it, but it kind of scares you to think about. Back to Metal Mouth. He brings up an even further anecdote.
Now we got the ward, we got the bunker. We have 2 means of escape. However, I'm gonna need y'all to decide. We go one way or the other, not both. And no, we ain't going out the front door. Front door's a death trap. Following along so far?
Yes, yes. Front door's a death trap. We'll need to be sneaky.
No, it's no secret this prison's connected to the mountains. You know, far off, remote. However, because we're in mountains, we have an easy cavern system to explore. Should we be able to find a way out? Should we be able to find a way into it? Now, cavern system ain't gonna be easy. We're gonna need to dig our way towards it, blast through walls, etc. But that'll lead us to Underdark. From there, we'll be free. And from there, you're on your own. You plan to go Underdark? You plan to go back Underdark? You're gonna want a good guide to lead you around there. The other way leads to Topside. There's a sewer system through here. Of course, main damn gate towards the north of these cells, you know, bathrooms, shower rooms. That's locked up on the magical ward. We can get that ward down, we can get that grate open easy peasy with just some brute force. However, with that ward up, we ain't gonna be able to open it for shit.
But if we take the ward down, doesn't that mean that all the spellcasters can wreak havoc?
Indeed. We can seize on the chaos and make our escape. Anarchy, fire, destruction.
But that's what I'm trying to say. You can't just brute force that grate open, despite it being right in front of you. Freedom just gently out of your reach. Sad, ain't it?
The spider? Did you say the spider
No.
would be in the way?
Despite
Oh,
this
despite.
sewer grate. So let me bring Metal Mouth up here to show you off exactly what he's talking about.
Oh, goodness.
Towards the north of the cells, there's a kind of like place for you all to wash up. You know, together, like a
We can't
high school
see
gym
it.
locker.
We can't see it.
Wait,
We
hold
still
on.
can't see
Hold
it.
on, 5 seconds. God, I thought I put his lights on.
1, 2. Okay.
Okay, so there's a washroom, a communal wash area.
There's a communal wash area with a grate. The grate's under magical ward, so you can't bust it open without that ward being down. It's not just a simple contest of brute force until it's down.
So we have to stop the ward, let chaos reign, and then we have to try and find somebody or some way to brute force that thing open.
That's if we want to go topside.
Which realistically is probably the smarter choice, as much as the Underdark's not a bad choice. That would require us to get somebody who knows the area, and like Worthless Idiot, as much as he wants to go back to Gorka Morka, is also like, but freedom.
But that means we just need to get our lovely drow lady to come with us.
And that's where you're both torn, actually. For on one hand, Eliana, your home is topside. It's all you've ever known. But, Worthless Idiot, the opposite could be said for you. You only get to choose one path here, and you have to commit to it. Otherwise, this whole operation's bust. But, which way is home? To go one way would mean one of you would be dropping their entire life. Everyone they've known, everything they've had back home. That's all going to be dropped if you go one way.
Yeah, Worthless Idiot is like contemplating this really hard, because on the one hand, go back home, prove to, Master Gorka Morka that I am the greatest of all time, and then he will love me, and then I will wake up every morning to a shower of kisses from all my, wonderful admirers, and how great I am. But on the other hand...
The other thing that also kind of scares to you about going topside, Worthless Idiot, is what if Gorka Morka finds out? What will he do?
Well, Gorka
Will he
Morka...
see you as a traitor?
On the other hand, go to the surface, decide that I have officially graduated from Gorka Morka's services, and have become a true master alchemist in my own right,
create my own empire, wake up every morning to a shower of kisses from my loyal followers. Plus, now that gross old Stinky Weiss is dead, the surface is my oyster. But Gorkamorka might get mad.
So you see where this gets hard. Not to mention, anyone else who tags along with our plan, they're gonna have to agree with where we go. Now, topside, you're gonna need a guide too. You're gonna need someone to hit you up with connections. Otherwise, y'all are just gonna be on the run forever. And who knows where we're gonna where we're gonna end up once we get topside.
By the way, we're speaking in Goblin, right?
Good question. I'll say yes.
Yay.
Good, we're smart. Cool. I have, intelligence of 10, but yeah.
I've got an
that's-
intelligence of 16.
That's yeah. The fact that worthless idiot's technically smart kind of scares me, actually.
He has a wisdom of 8.
Ew. You're gonna need someone to set you up with connections and get you under law, live new lives. And again, I can help you get out, but I can't help you further than that. I still got work that needs to be done.
Do you mind if I ask what work you need doing?
Not important right now. Time's short.
Fair enough. Alright. Then we'll have to decide.
And here's this last bit. Things are gonna go balls deep. Things are gonna go crazy. We need a distraction. Someone to divert the guards' attention away from us. You need to let someone in on the plan. But you need to know that they're not coming with us. Because truth be told, distraction's probably put down. I don't care if it's you. I don't care if it's some schmuck you chose. We need someone by his time.
Very well.
But they're either dead, or they're gonna wish you were dead.
I can manage that, I think. So,
And Worthless Idiots just kind of looks over at Rhea.
which direction do we go?
I'll go in whatever direction that is most likely to keep me alive.
We'll figure things out figure things out during the work period. Figure out who to talk to, what information we can gather. Once we reconvene in these cells later, we'll make a choice. And then tomorrow, we make a break for it. Understood?
Yes.
It's called legwork, kids. Means use your legs. Use your brain.
I don't talk to people, I just smuggle stuff. It's fine, I'll figure it out.
Somehow, some way, we will have to find a means of coercing our soon-to-be comrades. Oh, shh.
Hate to interrupt your little goblin conversation, but I gotta put the chains on you now.
Fine. Put the chains on me. Just don't look me in the eyes with your beautiful, deep eyes.
How do they chain Worthless Idiot's hand? He only
Just
has
the one. Just the one.
Is it just a leash?
So here's
Just the
here's
one?
here's how it works. So 2 manacles, two like handcuffs over the wrists,
Yes.
and then a chain attaching to those. And then a third chain attaching that chain to a collar around the neck.
Okay.
So you have some room to like move around your arms, but you can't do like a full body stretch.
Wouldn't it be better to chain the legs though? That way they can't run.
Oh no, they actually get a kick out of people who try to run.
Ah, okay.
Does
cool.
that mean that I just have one manacle that's hanging free?
Yeah, you have like one manacle that goes to your wrist, and then it just connects directly to your neck.
Oh, okay. I was hoping that they either just like left one hanging or they like attached the manacle to my stump.
But the thing is, like, the chains kind of just connect to each other, so you're all like one big line. This is what we call a chain gang.
Chain gang, chain gang, chain gang,
This is
chain
not
gang,
fun.
chain gang. Conga, chain gang,
Stop getting excited.
chain gang,
So
Stop it.
I'm just gonna line everyone up here. So 1, 2.
chain gang.
This is probably gonna look out of order once we get to the next map. I'm not gonna lie, but fuck it.
Day's never finished. Mass has got me working. Sunday, Mississippi. Ooh.
Ooh, hello.
The one NPC I somehow managed to not get to introduce.
Hello.
You know this man as Quilius Kulyan. He claims himself to be a noble, but he's cursed with lycanthropy, and he's been stuck like that ever since he's gotten here.
Huh.
Oh.
At least if the rumor that he is a lycan to be true,
And not just a dog.
and not just a dog man. Yeah. You hear him bemoan drama as he exits his cell. Oh, another day out into the cold, unforgiving fields, chained up like the dog I am on the inside. Weevil immediately shouts out, "Shut up! Oh my god!"
I love him.
Worthless Idiots is like every single day with this. Broken record. Ugh.
Cassius speaks up. You know, Quilius, you should write a book one day. It's not gonna sell, but you should still write it so you get it on paper rather than with your mouth.
And then we could beat you to death with it.
And then they could beat you to death with it.
You know, it's gonna be so big, right? So it'll be like so easy. You know, it'll be like a phone book. I know you don't even know what that is, but I know what that is, and that's all that matters.
You know how you say a lot. It'll be quick and
I'm sure
painless.
I'm sure
It
it'll
won't
take
be
you less than
painless.
it'll be less than a year for you to be able to just write it out, and it'll be over and done with. It'll look great. Don't worry about it. You got
Cassia-
this.
Cassia's like unbearably like chipper in this entire situation.
Good.
Like actually unbearably chipper.
Good.
So I should note that the two outliers in the chain gang group are way in the back with Driller and Spoot. Spoot has no chains because Spoot just kind of follows willingly,
Good guy, Spoot.
and Driller has like heavy duty manacles, like to the point where like they keep both of his wrists together. In fact, Driller doesn't have like normal Warforged hands. In fact,
Does he
Worthless Idiot.
Oh, go on.
Worthless Idiot, you think back to your days of the Underdark. The Driller model, the most common, like, how to say, the most expendable kind of Warforged, really. They're meant more just for, like, free labor. They're meant to just kind of get as far as they can into tunnels, scout what they can, bring back what they can, and if they run out of fuel, they run out of life, that's fine. Tunnel collapse in on them, that's fine. Don't worry about it. We'll just make another.
Yeah, but
It's like it's common practice to just treat it more like a tool.
interesting.
But notably, based on their model name, the DR model, where they would have big machine-like hands to just be able to get through that Underdark stone easily, they've just replaced his hands with spoon ladles.
Oh no.
Is he the chef? Please tell me he's the chef.
There is no need for chef.
But I
Only
still want him to
scoop.
be the. But I still want him to be the chef.
He only scoop.
You can't stir.
This is why he's grumpy.
I have no hands and I must drill.
Okay, quick bathroom trip from my part before I get this chain gang going.
Chain gang, chain gang.
Think about
chain gang, chain
everyone
gang,
in this
chain gang,
group.
chain gang.
I need a Warforged
back.
in a chef hat now.
You need a Warforged all the time.
Yes, you're right. Okay, so I'm thinking we could probably recruit the Warforged for the distraction, because, like, soup ladle-handed robot man can make a hell of a distraction.
We would need to give him cause to make a distraction on top of, well, realistically it would be easy if we could give him his hands back and just let him just say go
Yeah.
kill people,
Mm-hmm.
and then he'd be able to do whatever he wanted.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I wouldn't be surprised if we could somehow manipulate Clack Flack or the well, to be honest, I'm sure Chipper Girl could just be absolute anarchy, and we don't know because we don't know anything about her.
Mm-hmm. I'm thinking Cassia could be a good teammate, but we might be able to use her just as a distraction.
It depends on what her skill set actually is, because it's like I'm guessing that the likelihood is that 4 of these people will be wanted topside, and then 4 of these people would be wanted in the Underdark.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to figure out who belongs to where, and how are they useful in what case.
I'm thinking the Mushroom Man's got to be wanted down the Underdark.
Probably. So it would be the Warforged and the Drow.
Yeah.
And then the Nobleman, I don't know how useful he would be. We got the Drug Lord, and then Clack Flack would not be useful much at all, other than to be my favorite.
Whoa.
Clack Flack has seen some shit.
You don't
Clack
know that.
Flack's
You haven't
my
gotten to meet
favorite.
them.
I love her. She's my favorite.
Names are for Clack Flack, so Clack Flack doesn't need them.
But your name is Clack Flack.
That's because you call me Clack Flack.
You call yourself Clack Flack.
Oh,
That's because you called me Clack Flack first.
Conga, go, 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 go.
Ooh,
Yes,
what's
they
that?
call
What's
me
that?
Cuban
What's
Pete.
that? What's that? What's all the papers? What's that over there? It looks like they were on fire at one point. What's up with that? Hey, what's up with that?
All right, so. Little Miss Curious. So towards the north, you remember the communal washroom. That's one way out towards topside. Towards the south, mountains and mountains of rubble line a hallway that once was. You hear rumors talk of the old prison.
Oh, it's just
It's-
rubble?
It's
Or is
just
it
rubble.
like,
It's rubble all the way down, but it might lead somewhere else.
so it's not wood? Damn.
Nope. Nope.
So
Why
what
did
you're
you set it on
saying
fire?
The tunnel collapsed. The tunnel collapsed in on itself. Sorry, Smart. Go on first.
I was gonna say, so you're saying we need a driller to get through that.
If only we had one.
I bet Spook can do it.
Yeah. Just like one pebble at a time. Okay, hold on. This is exactly how Spook's gonna do it, okay? Yeah, that's exactly how that's gonna go. I'm just gonna tell you right now.
Good.
Fuck me. Alright, so there's a lot of rumor as to what went down in that tunnel, as the guards don't really talk much. Some say a quake in the mountains happened and it just tore down half the prison. Some say an old group of escapees tried to make their way out, but one charge too strong and it just collapsed in on themselves. Others say Underdark invaders tried to get in to the prison from the outside, and they had to collapse the tunnel for their own good. Nobody knows the truth, but it does lead to a potential way out. You figure that's your best bet towards the Underdark if you went south. But you don't know how far that hallway spreads. You don't know how hard it's going to be able to get in there.
I say we take
Okay.
Chipper Girl, the Warforged, and Spoot, and make a break for the surface. We get the drill hands back, we use drill hands to break through the grate, and then we fucking cheese it.
We have to get the drill hands first.
That's the easy part, Danielle.
Gonna be doing a music change here in a moment. Yeah, and this order is gonna be. Actually, is this order is mostly right on the next map. I prepped it in advance.
Oh
It's
boy.
mostly correct. It's fine.
Oh, this is Payday music. I never realized. Good.
You're correct.
It's a
We
good
spent an
pick.
hour being stupid. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
actually. And we're gonna spend another hour.
Are you shocked at all, Danielle? Like,
Are you?
have you met us?
Oops.
You've watched the VODs. You know what we're like.
Okay, that's playing properly. Yes. Yes. Alright. They lead you back into that same layout you're just so used to. The trip towards the work area. You run your legs through an abandoned fortress long forgotten to the rest of the world, repurposed for this new trail. The guards always go a specific path throughout this maze. First it's down, then it's y'all mind if I just use these two to like lay out the path?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
And then I like copy paste everyone towards the end.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so all players see light. Okay, because this is gonna be a clusterfuck. I realize I lost 2 tokens on the way here. Sorry.
Oh my
Oh, well.
god, how
5
could
seconds.
you?
It's the elf and our lovely little redhead boy.
We don't need them.
Not where we're going.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the 4 of these guys actually. First it's down, then it's right, then it's back down, to the left now. 1 hop to the down, to the right, back down. Oops, forgot one. Back down, and then out towards the exit.
So
Right,
right
left,
towards the
right.
exit.
Yes.
Right down, left down, right down.
Yeah, I know, right?
Right.
What a clusterfuck.
Okay.
It's almost as if an idiot designed this.
A worthless idiot. I didn't design this, but I should have. Because I'm great.
Keep telling yourself that, buddy.
I will.
It's at this point in this room, they start to sort you out for the workload. You can go one of 3 directions. One team is set to one team is set for construction, you know, clearing out debris, placing tile, brick, just generally making new room for the fortress, or repairing. One group sorts out inventory. It's the same menial task every day. Tie this rope, fix this arrow, catalog all these abacuses. It's probably the most boring out of all the jobs. And then one group is
you
sent
take
to
that one.
What was the last one?
One group is sent to mine, the most dangerous job. But there's one benefit to it. The guards don't really pay attention.
Ellie, go mining.
I'm gonna make so much carnage. So many things are gonna break.
Yes, do that. And also convince people to join us.
So I'm gonna group everyone like this. Okay, so let me see here. Yeah, that'll do. Oh god. Oh golly. Alright.
Oh golly.
Oh golly. Oh jeez. Let's see here. I just gotta place these guys properly. Alright, so. Alright. Here's how this is gonna go. Vesna and Weevil are gonna be the construction group. Cassian fucking God, what's his name? Quilius. Cassian and
Lord
Quilius will be
Quilius.
the organization team.
His name is QQ.
Driller, Spoot, and Clack Flack are going to be the mining team. Now, there's one thing about these goblins they like to do. They like to separate you.
Cool.
Both
Okay,
of
bye.
you-
I'm going over here.
All right. I was gonna say, one of you each pick a team to go on.
Fuck.
Metal Mouth is gonna fill.
Who do I want to go with? Shit. I really want to get Cassie on our team, but I also really want to get Atlas, or not Atlas,
I wish Atlas was here.
Metal Atlas.
yeah, I want Metal Atlas to, it's like, shit. Danielle,
Metal
roll,
Mouth and Metal Atlas can bond.
God.
Danielle,
Sorry,
roll
I
me a
don't-
1d2.
I'm gonna reapply the names in the light. I lost that in translation.
There you go.
Okay, I'm going with them then.
Alright, just give me 1 second to, like, set everything again. I apologize.
You should.
That's fine.
I'm sorry.
You should be.
I said I'm sorry, bro.
Not sorry enough. It's back to the marble tentacles with you.
So I just want to confirm this is everyone's final choice.
Yes.
Because unless you deviate, this may be the only chance you get to talk with someone.
No, this was a smart choice. I need to stick with it, but no, Clack, I love you. I love you, Clack Black.
I'm so sad because like I love Spoot and Driller, but I'm also like I think Cassie is like it's really frustrating.
This is the intelligent move by Clack Clack. I love you.
Yep.
And Metal Mouth's gonna fill.
Goodbye, Clack Clack. I love you.
Goodbye,
Before
Spoot.
you all separate, he just passes a message on to the three of you. Between the two of you, excuse me.
Now just remember, small numbers. Take only who you trust. Find out what they know, find out what uses they are, and then make a decision. Most importantly, they know what they're getting into. I don't want no flakes on my team.
Okay.
Of course. I would never choose a flaky subordinate. That's gross. Skin flakes are gross.
So at this point, I'm just gonna move the mining team over to their designated location. Just gonna be right over here.
Ooh,
So they're just gonna be there.
the mines.
Okay, so Worthless Idiot, you're on sorting team. So all right.
You know, part of me really wanted to like be a shit and do this like where we just roleplay model prisoners, hoping to get out on parole.
Get out on good behavior.
And we just
Could you fucking imagine?
it's just like every time you give us a chance, we're just like we rat out other, prisoners and we
Oh
do our
my
jobs
God.
really well. Like we're just really model citizens and shit.
Look,
We're
you
very
could. I'm
So-
not gonna stop you.
So do you want to know a fun thing about that?
Yeah.
Don't ask me why or how I know this. You have to work really, really, really hard to not get caught as a snitch, because other inmates, if they hear that you snitched at all, even once, they will kick your fucking ass.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's just basic life.
Yeah, that's
Well, even if they even suspect, you can't even talk to the guards most of the time. Just like casual conversation. And you have to make friends so you look normal.
so it's like
Oh,
high
sorry.
school. Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, Worthless Idiot, here's the quickest trip. You're just literally off to the right. Still work. So many boxes. It's just so much to do. Every day, you feel like sometimes it's the same items.
Clearly, they just rearrange everything so we have more work to do because they hate us.
Such is the working man's plight, the dog man speaks up again.
Aren't you a
Man.
noble?
He whimpers a little bit, and Cassie speaks up, going, "Oh, I get the goblin today. Fun.
I'm very fun.
You always get a goblin every day.
This work is supervised by Erden and Eliana. You're taken over. Well, first of all, you take the longest path, by far. You're taken to the columns. There's 2 guards here, watching the front door. Escape is just a mere flight of stairs away, towards topside.
Quick, use a bonus action and dash.
They would kick your ass, because there's no telling how many of them are waiting up there.
But I have nimble escape.
You can try.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, absolutely not.
But otherwise, you're taken down the hall,
It's just
even further down, to where the usual man greets you.
The usual. Oh, I have a type. Zoom in.
Wow.
No, he's not that. His hair is just
Yeah, that's
not
fair.
doing it for me.
That's
yeah.
fair.
Yeah, your hair is just kind of mad. Never
This
mind.
little fucking fuzzball known as... God, I forgot to write his name down too. I'm so great.
Owen.
This little fuzzball known as Owen, he greets the three of you and he just kind of mutters under his breath, "Why do I always have to get the goblin?"
You always get a goblin.
I know.
Every day.
I know, and I hate it.
Because there's 3 of us.
He like leans down at you, like smiling face. I know, I hate it.
Can I grab his hair?
Athletics.
I'm gonna regret this, and I don't care. Athletics. Don't fail me now.
ooh.
Rev.
Goodbye.
No.
The guards just instantly impale you.
Alright, give me 1 second.
She's got a knife.
Just boop him on the nose and miss.
Grabs your wrist and immediately hucks you down the ditch as you try. And down you go! We have a first volunteer.
Hell yeah!
Take 1 point of fall damage.
I love pissing him off.
I'm glad that
on.
already you have taken 2 points of damage.
Claps his hands together. Come on, Weevil, Vesna, who's gonna piss me off next? Come on. Both of them get to work, though Weevil just spends most of his time slacking off. Vesna just kind of passes the time. So I'm gonna let you both civilly decide who gets to talk first, because I'm gonna be tagging between the both of you. Unfortunately, this is how this works.
Graham is usually better at.
Who wants to
role-playing
be bored
critter.
first? Go.
I will speak first.
How dare you? You would just kill Danny like this.
Yep, 100%. Look her right in the eyes.
All right. Okay. Worthless fucking idiot. Accompanied you.
That's my
are-
middle name.
That's my middle name.
2 guardsmen watch over the both of you very stalwartly to make sure you both, like none of you, are try to smuggle anything out of here. Truth be told, sometimes you get away with it anyways. In fact, roll a d8 right now. Actually,
Hell.
let me fact check that real quickly. I might need a d6 instead. No, d8.
Ka-chow.
Wow.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
Going through the crates immediately while Aridin is chatting between 2 guards. You have a quick moment of distraction and then boom, you take it. Add 1 bottle of strong blue liqueur to your inventory. It burns bright, but you can just very quickly sneak it in.
He has a lot of room in his, shirt
So, bottle of strong
as it glows through the shirt.
it has a dim glow to it. And then Cassia just looks over to you, just, "Ooh, what'd you find?"
Some shiny blue liquid that's probably alcoholic.
We should slap a label on that.
Totally should.
Can I see it?
Sure.
No.
I'm gonna make a quick roll for Cassia real quick. No big deal. NBD. Don't be concerned.
Of course, I would never be.
Thank you. Oh, I notice stuff all too well. The guardsmen, they use it here to, let's say someone's being rowdy.
Ooh.
Sleepy time juice.
Oh, the
Although-
things.
Although then it kind of strikes you. Why does she know that?
Tell me, my chipper compatriot, why do you know what that is?
Oh, I used to be Knights Radiant.
Yeah, Worthless Idiot just kind of like
Of course she does. She's blonde.
She's a narc.
dead, broken, like dead-eyed stare, like,
I'm sorry.
You know, used to be part of the troops, all that. You know, did my time, did my work. And I guess one day I killed someone on the job? I don't remember it, though.
Killed them, you say? To shreds, you say?
Straight murdered to shreds.
Huh.
It was very violent, but I don't remember. I have a lot of trouble remembering things lately.
Ah, that's,
Worthless Idiot, like, immediately.
I have made mistakes. I have made grave mistakes. Wait a minute, now I can work with this. So, I take it you would rather not be here then, Cassia friend?
Oh, no. I have 2 kids at home waiting for me.
Oh,
Think.
that's so sad. Truly, just imagine all the things you could do with them, like changing diapers or screaming.
Oh, no. They're well in their teens. I think.
So change their diapers and screaming.
So, change their diapers and screaming. Well,
She kind of crooks her head a little bit as if, is that correct? And then just kind of laughs it off. You're making a joke, I hope.
yes, that is the thing that I am doing, because I, the great worthless idiot, totally know things about children.
I was once a child and teen.
You know, I'm something of a child myself.
No, you're an adult.
Oh, yes, you small green man-child. That's one thing I can call you.
Yes, so,
How old is Adult and Goblin?
I have no idea.
Me
9.
neither.
It's 9 years old.
You know, I've heard rumors that someone, not myself of course, might be thinking of some kind of strategy for extirpation. Which is,
Ooh, extirpation. What does that word mean?
that's a fancy gobbo word for getting the hell out of this stink
Look
fort.
at you, so smart using big words.
he, like, you know, slicks his hair back.
I'm glad you noticed.
Let me know how it goes.
Scott, you killed you.
Oh, I love her.
She's so lawful good. I love her.
Well, you see, I was thinking that since you had 2 spawn of your own, you might have an interest in assisting in that endeavor.
Oh, but that would get me in bigger trouble if I got caught.
If you got caught.
If I got caught?
If you didn't get caught, you'd be scot-free.
I suppose so. But then I
Scott,
feel like...
you have another last name?
What?
Scott Free?
Oh, god damn it.
I will strike you.
You know, I was gonna make a choice between the 2 of you later, but that just set it in stone. More on that development later. Cassius speaks up, going, fuck, what was the last thing you said? That threw me for a fucking rocker.
If you get caught.
If I get caught.
But if you
So how
don't-
do you plan to do this exactly, tiny man-child?
Well, you see, we need first to figure out where the armory is, and where that magical ward that's suppressing everyone's magitechnical prowesses. Once we can...
No, keep going.
If we can find those, we can stage a revolt, and in the ensuing chaos, escape, and no one will be any the wiser.
I see. So you need 2 parts to your plan, and you need me to fill one of them because you're tiny and you don't have another arm.
I
Why
only
would
have
you
one
say
arm.
that?
I don't know why they send 4 people to the mining group when there's you. I feel like you just constantly need a buddy. Pardon me, I'm very sick.
And it's very dusty in here.
Yeah, there's dust everywhere. Fuck.
Worthless Idiot is just like feeling really self-conscious about his arm.
Oh, 5 seconds while I die. Oh shit.
Deep breath. Drink of water. You're making a huge mistake, Graham. You are
What?
making the biggest mistake in the world by telling her this.
I know, but it's in
Uh,
character.
That's when you hear from behind you. That's when you hear from behind you. Then I want in too. Oh shit, Quilius has been listening to both of you.
Of course he is. He's a dog.
Dogman. What
Dog
can
man
you
with good
bring-
hearing.
What can you bring to the table?
Well, I could sniff out the guards for you. That I am quite useful in. For you see, the nose is mightier than the sword in the end. Helps you run away from your past woes and get on with it, please. The other thing is, I, admittedly, am not much of a fighter, in that I am a poet. But
The
once
pen
I'm
is
free,
mightier than the sword.
once I'm free, I can offer you riches far beyond your imagination. I'll dip into my family's trust fund.
Ooh, I do like money.
Oh no, you're just tempting Worthless Idiot now.
Money. Money.
Think of it as an exchange for my lack of, well, forefront, he says as he gently squeezes his bicep.
Well, if you can help us find the magic wardstone and the armory with your splendiferous...
Oh, I know where that is.
What? What? Where?
So, okay, the armory, admittedly, the mine's a little bit shaky, but anytime there's a Knights Radiant outpost, they always have one hidden away in the walls. There's always a passcode. I don't know the passcode for this one.
How long has she been in jail?
Longer than both of you.
How long ago was the person that died?
That's a good question. So I don't think they would have changed the formula. However, the ward. So, inside the prison, there's always a mortuary, right? Inside that mortuary is a shrine to Gallows. We tend to, dual purpose that as kind of a anti-magic field sometimes. So, you get what I'm saying. You mess with the shrine, the ward goes down.
That's why whenever there's a dead body around, the ward goes off. Fascinating.
They shut it off temporarily so they can properly cremate the body. Send the soul into the afterlife. And then poof, it's gone.
Interesting.
She like does a little like explosion with her hand. Boop, and it's gone.
Thank you, Cassia. That was very informative.
So there's another thing though. Gallows tends to not like when you mess with his shrines.
Like I'm afraid of some stinky human god.
There's a safe way to turn it off. I don't remember.
Helpful.
But if you take the candlesticks from the shrine, that'll shut it off manually. But you'll be cursed to shit.
But I'm the great worthless idiot. What do I have to fear of curses? On the other hand, curses.
Gods won't help you down here. Why not risk it, dear friend?
Indeed.
Besides, you live, you have a novella to tell. The man who escaped Gallows' grasp.
And Quilius, you can help us sniff things out, like the armory, or the place where they keep the dead people.
I'm probably more useful snuffing out ashes. That and it sounds more raw to me. So, I'll help you find the mortuary.
Good, good. And Cassia, you can help us by forgetting this conversation ever happened.
Boop! And it's gone.
Thank you, Cassia.
So I do feel the need to confirm with you, player to player. Do you intend to take both Cassia and Quilius?
Definitely gonna take Quilius. I'm thinking we're probably not gonna take Cassia. At best, I think we'll probably use her as bait.
I see. Okay.
I'm sorry, Cassia, we love you, but we are slaves to our character.
She's a sweetheart, but she's nuttier than Chinese chicken salad. She's clearly murdered a guy, and she's a narc.
She's a narc. Damn dirty narc.
An unintentional narc.
Mm-hmm.
I love you, Cassia. Kissy face, mwah.
I'm already, like, afraid that, like, she's gonna spill the beans, but it's fine.
She's basically kind of what I wanted my furball to be.
I love her.
Boop. And it's gone.
Who are you again?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Oh my gosh, a ghost! Guys, there's a ghost!
Almost as if. Give me insight check actually.
I probably don't have that. Let's find. I have a -1 in that.
Boom, money.
Boom, money.
You kind of notice her face. You know, she does play along with her chipperness, but after she does like the little boop thing, when you tell her to forget the conversation, there's kind of a real briefly. There's just kind of a empty, depressed look on her face before she goes back to smiling.
Well, okay then.
What did I just say, Cassia?
What's my name?
Cassia, go along and fill in for my work, would you?
Ah, okay.
That way she can distract. So, my dear boy, worthless idiot, was it?
Yes.
You have the pleasure of helping a Kulyan,
I have
one
no
of the
idea
last
what it is.
nobles of Frostvale history.
Huh. That's a weird name.
And they would send me down here to tarnish my good house's name.
But you can definitely give us money when we get out, right?
Oh, yes. I have a
Hmm.
trust fund.
I like the sound of that.
He points to the insignia on his tie, which you've never actually seen before. Royalty.
I do like the word fund. Trust not so much, but fund, yes, definitely. Absolutely.
Then let this be a deal between... He nearly says gentlemen, but then he kind of looks up and down at you. Acquaintances.
Yes. Mighty acquaintances.
And then you both fist bump.
Hell yeah.
So, quick overview. Cassia has revealed that the bunker potentially is hidden within one of the walls. The magical ward is for sure where the mortuary is, and that it can be turned off.
Okay.
But, however, you've deduced she's nuttier than Chinese chicken salad, as you said so eloquently earlier.
Thank you.
I love you, Cassie.
So she's potentially a liability.
Yep.
So you could probably weaponize her.
Yep.
She's a liability.
Gonna be really sad if I ever bump into her kids.
We're gonna bump into our kids.
Oh, hello, children. Your mother said fuck you.
They were her last
Wow.
words.
And Quilius has offered to sniff out the mortuary for you, but no more than that.
Mhm.
He can point you in the right direction, but he's not going to help you get in.
Gotcha.
Hey,
But
can you
he-
go? Actually, go ahead, finish.
But he wants your insurance to get him out.
Mm-hmm. So at the very most, like, he's really just providing information, and he's not going to be that helpful in the actual escape. That's fine. That's fine. Worst case scenario, we can cut and run, leave him to die, or kill him
With
ourselves.
that, I'm gonna real quickly use Quilius to kind of jot out a path towards the mortuary.
Okay.
So over here. So real quickly, back towards the left path here, and then south.
Okay.
So from the final down, it's south.
South.
Okay, just
That seems to be a safe path to go. However, Quilius also notes, briefly before I switch over to Danny. There's another thing, though, chap.
they're not just gonna expect you to waltz down there lest you laud yourself as swayed by the triad's words and suddenly a devout man, which, looking at you, no offense, they will not convince. They will not be convinced one lick. So, you're going to have to find a way to get yourself down there. I suggest playing dead, or getting into a fight with one of your inmates, needing medical attention.
I think I can do that just fine.
Faking your death will be the quickest way there, but also you're going to have to be very deceptive in how you die.
I can do that just fine.
And gentleman's agreement, but if either of us gets snuffed, we don't know each other.
Naturally.
Good boy.
Ask him what he's in for, please.
Oh, right. By the way, what are you in for exactly, Quilius?
Being royalty, they lock me up down here to hide my true self, so that the public does not dare know about this man who wears a dog's face. No, my child. I am the product of corruption in this law.
Grim, please.
So-
inside check, please. Please, I'm begging you.
So you're saying that they locked him in jail for being a furry?
Something's not right with the story. I mean, for starters, nobody just gets locked up for being a furry. You've seen half the race's topside.
Yeah, exactly. Like what?
You actually start to kind of wonder if, like, Quilius is alright in the head. I mean, you spent very, very, very small time in Frostvale before, like, getting locked up. I'm talking very small amount of time. You don't remember Word of Royalty. You don't remember people being locked up just because they had dog heads.
Mm-hmm.
You wonder. You deeply wonder how much of that is fabricated. Or, question mark, how much of that does he genuinely believe?
Yeah, no, this dude already, it's like, we're gonna murk this guy on the way out. Like, calling it now. That's how this goes down. We're just gonna stab him in the back and leave.
However, if he's a lycanthrope, like legit lycanthrope, you might be able to use that to your advantage.
Yeah, that's the other thing, is that it's like, if he's actually a lycanthrope, like,
What's the benefit in D&D of having a lycanthrope?
like shitload of damage resistance unless they're attacking him with silver weapons, plus he gets
Well,
a bunch
if
of
he-
stat bonuses.
Yeah, if he goes feral, he's a good distraction, and he's going to be stronger than how he is now.
Yeah, he'll be a fucking killing machine, and they won't be able to do shit for damage to him.
How do you make him go feral?
That's a very good question.
Is there a way to prompt it? Does it work like traditional werewolves where he just like needs like the full moon? So could we realistically put him in Gallows's like chamber since it's supposed to be
FOIG.
nighttime?
FOIG. Find out in game.
Damn it!
Eliana, this sucks. It's a lot of manual labor. In fact, you hate this the most. And Owen's just up there. He's just casually chatting it up with the guards. They've been through this long enough. They don't actually care if y'all do work or not. No, I mean, he does kind of like... He does kind of, how to say... He keeps you here longer if he sees no progress has been made. And that drives you up the wall even further. But, Weevil and Vesna are doing their part. You've just been kind of sitting in the ditch for 5 minutes. Now, Vesna, she seems like a good role model. Tall, athletic, got that stone cold, don't fuck with me face. And then there's the Weevil, who you personally know because of how famous he is in the smuggling business. However, ever since his arrest, he's fallen from grace. He's like washed up news at this point.
Washed up news. Who took over his stuff?
All of his competitors.
Ew. He didn't have like a contingency plan?
Oh, that's the thing. When you're on the throne for so long, you forget who might usurp it from you. Though, you're not quite sure. He might have a backup plan. All you know is once the Weevil went under, like his reputation just gone, like ashes in a
Womp womp.
cremator.
How long has he been here?
Like I said earlier, it's been a
Long
few
time.
months. It's been a few months at this point.
How much information have we been getting from the outside? Would I be able to speculate that he doesn't really know much?
0 to none. Like I said, this place is isolated. In fact, like if it wasn't for the daily feedings, you'd forget track of time. There's no sun, no spark of outside. Only the allure, the temptation of the front door. And to be honest, you think they do that purposefully just to taunt you.
Bastards.
So the floor is yours, Danny.
I'm gonna do this.
I will say real quickly, like off to the side too, don't hesitate to try to size up like your guards too.
Size up my guards.
Like, for example, like Eridan over here, redhead. He's a softy boy. He's already shown you like a bit of kindness. However, Owen over here, you know, blonde dude,
He hates
he
me.
acts like hot shit. Like he literally just flung you without any remorse.
So if I walked up into and told them that Elf Dude was talking mad shit about him and nailed my deception roll, he would believe me.
I mean, find out.
I'd have to know the blonde dude well enough to say something that he would say.
Another
I'm
option is to
terrible.
ask your inmates what they think about the other ones.
Think about the other ones?
Well, okay, like
Like-
what is like, let's say, like, for example, like asking Weevil his opinion on Vesna or fucking what's his name, Owen over here. Try to gauge information.
Yeah, then I'll go ahead and talk to Weevil first, then.
You turn.
Yep. I changed my mind.
I'll stand here, actually. That makes more sense.
Little girlie, come here.
Why? What?
I want you to help me out, okay? Now,
What?
last fight didn't go so well. Weevil didn't win any money. Mostly because neither of you won. So, next time you get into a fight with the little goblin boy, go for the eyes. Just...
He does like a little like fork motion with his hands.
Just... Get him in the eyes and then shove him over. Pull on his hair a little bit.
Oh, he doesn't care when I pull on his hair, though. I do it like every night, and he gets kind of just like whatever.
Try to pull on his ears as if you're trying to rip him out. Then, okay, look. I'll give you a fourth of my bet money if you do that for me. Yeah.
But you have money in this place?
He kind of just brings a finger up to his lips, opens up his vest pocket, and you see a pouch of coins.
The guards love this shit too.
How didn't
We've
you
known-
keep it?
Weevil knows how to smuggle. Don't you forget, girlie.
You've been smuggling money in here?
Not smuggling, no. I've been making bets. Winning.
What kind of bet?
Just about anything, to be honest. Weevil loves to bet. So I bet on your folks immediately. Watch. Look at this. Watch this. Look at it. Look at the guardy boy.
He points over to Blondie.
Yeah.
I bet you 2 gold pieces. Scratches his nose right here in this instance.
I don't have money.
Then you
I have
allow me
gum.
2 gold pieces.
I have fruit gummies.
Oh my god.
Then the moment you get your fruit gummies back, you owe me both packets.
Wait, I don't have my fruit gummies on me?
Nope. They're in lockup.
They confiscated your fruit
You locked
gummies.
up my fruit gummies?
I locked up your fruit gummies.
God.
Smirk, roll me a d2. 1, Owen scratches his nose. 2, Owen doesn't scratch his nose.
Don't betray me, Graham.
Where's the D2?
Literally just type in chat /roll space D2.
Oh, thank you.
1D2.
That's
You
right.
both watch. You
That's
both
right.
watch Owen. He sniffs. He looks like he's about to, and he doesn't. Ah, damn.
Eliana just looks up. With
Reaches
just
into his
snide
reaches into his
look.
pouch. Reaches into his pouch. Pulls out like two very rough, shoddy looking gold pieces, like old. Just tosses them to you. See that?
Mine.
Weevil always makes two first bets. Weevil
Mine.
makes a bet, I pay it off. Weevil loses a bet. Weevil loses a bet, Weevil pays it off. Weevil wins a bet, Weevil comes after you. I keep track of it all in my head.
That must get confusing after a while.
Nah, Weevil's smart, man. And
So,
Weevils never forget.
never forget?
Never forget.
That must be really annoying.
And you just became a proprietor, little girlie. 2 gold pieces. Spend them wisely. Now leave me alone.
But what if I had some information for you?
Ah, really? And what do you have for old Weevil?
Information from the outside?
Go on. It's been a few months.
Like
Tell me.
how your business has been going?
Ah, good. The boys are still acting. That's good, that's good. I have a fallback plan. Weevil always has a fallback plan.
Well, they're kind of struggling without you. Not a whole lot, but just a little bit.
Aye, that's fair.
Keep hearing along the grapevine how much they're just, getting heckled by a bunch of the other groups.
He kind of just grumbles under his breath. They don't have work ethic. That's the problem. When I was around, we got shit done. We got work done. Labors powered through. If it wasn't for me getting taken down by a friggin' squadron, we would have been just fine. Would have kept the business going. Traveler's dust runs high, baby.
How did you get arrested? I mean, you were doing so well for so long.
So imagine this. I'm inside my stronghold, right? I got this nice little plot of real estate on the coast side. It's frozen as shit, but it's home. And people mistake it for ruins. Nobody goes in. Nobody pounces about. Now I've had a crossbow bolt in the back, first thing going for the front door. Anyways, I'm here making a deal with another business associate, right? Nice bald Goliath, man. Good man.
Bald Clived man?
Bald Goliath, man.
Oh. Oh!
Then again, they're all fucking bald. This man after my own heart. So I make a deal with him, right? Next thing I know, boom! Knights of Radiant fucking squadron, undercover tactical ops, right? Bust down my front door. They're not subtle about it at all. I'm getting door busted. So get this, right? Sitting down in my chair. Imagine I'm sitting in a chair right now. He kind of leans his back against the wall. You know how people do the box squat against the wall to test their power? He's doing that flawlessly right now.
Nice.
Weevil always has a contingency plan. So, did a little joy rigging on my chair. Nobody knows Weaver's meeting room has a little back entrance. So, he kind of motions, he flicks a switch, and then he kind of motions away from the wall so he doesn't crack his fucking head, but he leans backwards.
Mm-hmm.
So imagine this. His knees are still in the same position, and he just leans backward. Flawlessly.
Yeah.
And then, boom! Right out the wall. Except they fucking chase me. They go down the chute, fucking chase me. I'm inches away from a fucking rowboat to go further down underground river. Escape, lie low for a while, talk with some underdog bastards. I hate the fucking underdog, but I'm willing to put up with it rather than prison. But they fucking catch me. They fucking catch me before I can get to the boat. They sink my goddamn boat, and then here I fucking am.
What happened to the guy you were making the deal with?
Frags if I know.
Do you think that he might have been undercover? Do you think he might have been a narc?
No!
A fucking narc, man.
Carter shy, you bastard, man. I'm coming to get you the moment I get out topside.
So you want to get out?
Ooh, I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. He points at you. Like he's about to like pinch your nose, like gently, but then he remembers you're a goblin and you have sharp teeth, so he kind of pulls.
I'm offended? I'm not doing anything.
Like-
I'm just having a pleasant conversation.
No, you know what you're doing. You get my blood boiling. You get me riled up. You get the morale up, and it's fucking working. You little piece of shit. Come here. He kind of like friendly nuggies you.
No!
Come here, you smart little shit.
Son of a bitch.
I say you want Weevils out help, yeah?
Yeah.
Weevil don't work cheap, yeah?
I don't have money.
I know you don't. But, hey, you're a smuggling girl, right? I know you, your mom. Tell me,
My grandma.
your grandma, whatever, look, they all look the same.
Racist.
I look all the same too, Goliaths look all the same.
Double
Wait, you're not
racist.
bald. I know he's a dwarf.
He's a
Sorry,
dwarf.
never mind. Keep
Very
going.
good.
Go on.
Dwarves look all the same, Goliaths look all the same. Look, we're all the same on the inside. Red and pulsating.
Okay.
So he kind of just leans over to you. What's the biggest thing you ever stole, girlie? What's the biggest thing you ever smuggled back in from the walls?
What is the biggest thing I've smuggled in from the walls?
Make something up. I don't fucking care.
Make something up? I've been jokingly saying that she got arrested for smuggling in poppies to make opioids.
Poppies it is then. I stole a bundle of flowers.
I smuggled in a bunch of flowers.
I'll put you to work.
What?
Now listen, you get me out of here. You get old Weevil out of here. Weevil goes back to his business, last stronghold, and I get shit up and running again. And granted, half my fucking crew didn't just up and bail on me for greener pastures. I'm gonna need crewmates. So, you scratch my back in this instance, I scratch yours. I get you and the other boys jobs, income. You hear? You want in the big leagues on the smuggling business? I got you, girlie. But you get old Weevil out of here first. You know why? Because Weevil is aggressive. Weevil wants fucking vengeance. I'm putting a goddamn price on that Goliath fuck's head, and I'm gonna fucking get him.
Who are you trying to kill again?
Doesn't matter. Look, you have a way out the nut. Weevil needs no notice. Weevil wants buy-in.
Yeah, I have a way out.
So what's your plan then, girlie? What, we just gonna waltz up of the front door and hope for the best? Or you got something more in depth?
Yeah. How do... Oof.
You reveal as much to Weevil as you want to, but he needs to know this plan sounds good before he commits to it.
Yeah. What should I say? That the intent is to bring the ward down and go through the sewer to the surface?
Yeah, we'll go with that.
We'll do that.
So we basically figured out how to get the ward down. You know, the magic ward. Maybe cause a little... Take the grate out into the sewers to the surface. Maybe, just maybe. Hypothetical, not,
Ain't the first time I've been through a sewer system. But if it sounds good to you, I'm down. Nah, I ain't much for magics, so once that magical wards go down, I'm gonna be dick all for a spellcaster. You should know that. But
Don't worry, we're going into the armory. There's stuff in there that I need.
you get me into that armory, I'm gonna make so much of a mess.
I like you. You're so much fun.
He knows how to party.
Alright, sounds good to me, girlie. I'm willing to pal it up with goblins for this one. No offense.
Yeah, whatever. I don't care as long as I'm alive. Whatever. Since we got that squared away, I gotta go flirt with the pretty lady before we have to leave. Okay, thank you, bye!
He kind of just grimaces at the drow.
What,
We
you know,
call her pretty.
what, you don't like her?
She's a
What?
damn underdarkling.
And?
So. Probably has spiders for... She probably has spiders for fangs. She'll eat you up and chew you out before you even get a chance to say hello. Fuck am I saying?
Ooh. Interesting. Is that it, though? Really, is that it?
I don't like them underdarkies.
Maybe I should have chosen a better word for that.
Maybe.
Maybe I should have fucking chosen a better word. Can I rewind time?
Them
5
purple,
seconds
them
ago?
purple knife ears. How about that?
Them damn underknife is.
That works too.
So that's the problem with making fantasy racial slurs.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
gets a bit too close to home sometimes.
Is that it? You don't know anything else about her?
Kind of looks over at Vesna. I want to make her roll as Weevil.
Because, like, you know, if I'm gonna have to leave soon, I want to at least say hi.
Nah, folks like her. Nah. She'd for sure leave a dagger in your back and leave you for dead the moment things went her way. She's a drow. Never trust a drow. What I hear, she was a former assassin under there. To you, I mean to her, you're nothing but just a name and a face. The moment you're inconvenient, you're gone. Gone from her life. Gone from everyone else's life. She don't stick around to make friends. She never make conversation with the rest of us. I tried. Trust me, I tried. But I know. The moment I interacted with her, I felt it all. Weevil knows how to smell rats.
Okay, cool. Still gonna flirt with her, though.
It's your choice, lass. Don't come crying to me if you get burned.
Don't worry, I'm small enough. I'll be able to get away. Also, I don't know how to get burned. I made a
Yeah.
fire.
Yeah, it just sparks. It just
I made a fire. Don't worry about it. Everything's cool.
She is true power.
Vesna's actually doing work. In fact, she's been doing work. She's just tuned out your entire conversation. She doesn't even notice you approaching her.
Liana's just gonna crouch there, kind of look at her, and just sit there.
You got caught on purpose, didn't you?
She sandbags you.
You're not nice.
I wonder if there's no other better conversation topics if to ask me about my history.
What? We could talk about how this place is, you know, incredibly boring, or how building stuff is, you know, counterproductive if it's eventually going to fall apart later.
Me getting caught was a tactical decision. Nothing more, nothing less.
Ooh. You got thrown to the wolves.
No. Between the Underdark Army, between getting caught by them and being caught by the surface, I've chosen the surface.
I was right. You did surrender yourself. Ah, that's great. That's great.
Here's
Wait.
the thing about my occupation, kid. It's illegal down there. Not anymore. Well, my organization. No, they don't want us around anymore. Hunted down we were.
Really?
I don't expect surfacers to know what's going on down there. Big wars. a lot of territorial disputes, a lot of changes in our Underdark life. Me, my brothers, my sisters, the ones who wore my coat of arms, we were caught up in it. Stragglers we are. Not a lot of people left with our skills. We either conform or we're executed.
How long are you in for?
However useful I am for them. And then, that's it. But, I've been thinking of a way out.
What are you gonna do when you get out?
She pauses for a moment, as if to consider the weight of her answer here. I go back under dark, try to survive another day. If I die, so be it.
Why go back if it's a mess down there?
Because there's still work to be done down there, child. That, and that's all I know. That, and the topside would literally kill me.
Edelweiss like looks side to side.
I'm assuming Eliana would have no idea if that was like true or not.
You see my paleness of skin. Under dark specters, we modify our bodies in certain ways. We operate perfectly in the dark. Not even those with dark vision are able to see us coming. But because we've grown accustomed to living down there, going topside, the sun would literally kill us. Who would have killed us before? Don't get us wrong. But we would vaporize immediately. The sun is our greatest enemy.
So you're a vampire!
What?
A vampire!
What is vampire?
A vampire burns in the sun! Holy shit!
Do you
No,
drink
that is
blood?
No,
Cool!
you misunderstand. That's just a drow thing. Drow were not meant to survive topside. This is our way of law.
That's so cool! You're so cool!
Again, coughs in Edelweiss.
You're a half drow though.
And yet, not even half of me burned. What does that tell you?
There's always tales. Some plucky, hopeful outcasts trying to reach topside, trying to find a new life, a better life. None have come back. None have survived. The sun kills people, and I know it.
But if they found a better life, why would they come?
Too risky. Can't risk it. No.
Oh fuck, she's just like Edelweiss. She is literally paranoid that the sun will kill her.
But if you live in the north, there isn't sun. If there's never sun. Why do you think I live here? Why do you think my eyes are so big? It's because I can see in the dark. I live in the snow. It's kinda awful, but only a little bit.
Is Frostvale not the city where the sun touches the people? Is this not why you laud sun gods wherever you go?
Metaphorically.
It's
Metaphoric.
What
it's
does that
a
even-
metaphor.
You people are strange. You people are very, very
They
strange.
want the sun so bad,
I
but
cannot
there's
get
no sun.
I cannot get accustomed to these ways. No. To go topside, that would be to rewrite my entire life, even if I did survive the sun.
There's
And you-
no sun in the north.
You cannot hide forever. You must always keep moving. No. You ask many invasive questions. What do you want? What is your goal for this?
Do you drink blood? Can you look at me and like brainwash me?
Oh my god.
I mean, like, I already think you're super pretty. I think you're doing that. Are you actually a vampire?
Wounded
Oh.
dog licks its wounds when it needs to.
I have no idea what that means.
She sandbags you.
You're mean.
No, I am Vesna.
Hello, mean Vesna.
No,
My name's
just Vesna.
Ileana. My name's Ileana. I set things on fire, but then they took my stuff.
Eliana sets things on fire, but they took her stuff.
Yes! You understand.
Surfaces.
I feel like Edelweiss and this woman would get along really well.
I know. I like her.
Now, trust me, you think the sun's going to kill you. It won't. It really won't. It takes a while to get used to it, but honestly, it's not that bad. What will kill you? The cooking.
So you have plans then?
Yeah, of course I do.
Plans to make break out of it.
Absolutely.
Then you have become useful for me. But we are
Mhm.
going two separate directions.
Yep.
So that is the best I offer you.
Yep.
So I find my opportunity to escape when you do.
Yeah, technically.
Then that is all I need to know.
Okay. If we decide to go to the Underdark, then. But. See what happens. Probably not. That's not what matters. Whatever. She'll be fine.
Then you will let me know. I'm a great underguard guide, and I can help you avoid King Nafka's troops down there.
Lord King Nafka. Lord King Nafka. I wish Edelweiss was here so he could ask questions about that.
Lord King Nafka.
Lord King Nafka? That sounds really pretentious.
It is. Pretentious man.
Pretentious man.
His way of life conflicts with ours. Me, my brothers and sisters, we sought to resist him. There's few of us left now.
Yeah, sounds like a tyrant.
For the first time, you see her crack a smile. Like she thought what you said was funny.
I'm used to tyrants.
Smartka. You go find this one.
I'm 14, and I'm
You're
a
weird.
goblin.
Your weird topside sun world.
But there's no sun. I've never seen the sun. What's the sun? Like, I've seen pictures, but I've never seen the sun. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, okay. I guess I made friends. Oh yeah, it just took me 2 weeks.
So, summary. Yeah, it did only take you 2 weeks.
Well-
Summary.
Yes.
Go on.
No. I was just gonna comment. That's basically how it is with, like, other than Alora, I struggle role playing to the point where it's just like I don't know how to make friends.
I don't know how to make fucking friends.
Summary.
Both of your companions here seem to have different minds as to where they wish to go. Weevil will help you out topside by offering you protection and occupation should you be able to get him out. Vesna offers to be your Underdark guide and offers to keep you safe, but only if you help her out. You see them both as valuable assets where Weevil has connections while Vesna has combat prowess. But you can only choose one or the other in this scenario.
Yes.
And chances are Vesna's probably going to be up to her own shenanigans should you go
Yes.
Weevil's route anyways.
Yes.
Because she's looking to get out.
Yes. So at the moment, I'm just gonna say that I'm with Weevil, and if for some reason we have to change our mind,
We know who to talk to.
yeah, we know who to talk to. But at the moment, we seem to be agreed to go topside anyway, so
Mhm.
yeah.
At this point, Owen speaks up to the three of you. Oi, you lot. Hey, come up here real quick. Warden wants another one of his little meetings again.
Why do we have to go? Why do we have to?
It's
Oh my God.
required.
Yeah, but shouldn't that be like a meeting for you guys? Why do we have to go?
Just get the hell up here. You want me to toss you up here again?
Come on, toss me, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. Come down here, pick me up.
Alright. He looks over the other two guards. Alright, watch this.
Oh, the
Slides
temptation
on
to just-
down. Acrobatics or athletics?
Oh boy.
I just need to remember where I put this NPC sheet. There it is.
Pick me up, pick me up, pick me up, pick me up. Pick me up.
grabs you. You know, I used to be very good at my sports team back in school. Yep. 1 point of fall damage.
How did he beat an 18? Damn, what the fuck?
Looks over at the other two. Anyone else want to test me? No? Come on.
Hey, they're bigger than me. I'm easy to throw.
So I'm just gonna put everyone on that side of the field.
I'm 2'11". I'm tiny. I'm 2'11", barely 3 feet. It's easy to fucking chuck me. Wee, go for a walk.
Aridin speaks up to Worthless Idiots group. Looks like we're supposed to conglomerate towards the entrance?
Oh boy, what a joyous occasion.
Well, it's not far of a walk, at least.
And I was having so much fun.
And I'm just gonna move these three over. It's so easy to move them. It's just so easy. It's like they're one big block.
So, Ellie's gonna ask Worthless Idiot and Goblin.
So did you make friends?
I made some useful contacts, but mostly what I achieved was information.
I have contacts on the surface and in the Underdark.
Fascinating. 2 avenues of escape. Oh, one thing. The dog man wants to come with us. He doesn't have any skills, but he traded information for a spot.
Well, that's kind of what I got. So it's one or the other, though.
He could also make a good distraction. I'm pretty sure he's an insane lycanthrope. Also, speaking of insane, Cassia, completely French toast. Just gone. Like, there's nothing in her head. Also, I think she killed a guy.
It's French toast.
I don't know.
Metalmouth was French toast.
Metalmouth speaks up, going,
Tell you later, kid. Now's not the time. Never won a Warden's games.
Oh, I like games.
You only been here long enough for this. Warden likes to gather up who's here occasionally. Picks someone, leaves with them. They don't come back.
No, Spoot.
No,
No,
not
Spoot.
I
you
love
see him walk down the hallway. You hear him, rather.
Oh, is it Dickweed?
The clack of his heels, of his plate armor.
Dickweed? Oh, what the? Whoa.
Warden Albert.
Jesus Christ!
Oh no.
No!
The man whose machinations keep you all here. For that, you all have a mutual hate of him.
Warden
Yeah.
Stinkerick.
Hums to himself as he trots down the hall. Inmates, how are you all feeling today? Doing the good work as per usual?
Yes,
If anyone
Warden.
wishes to convert to the triad now, there's, well, no time to hesitate.
I'm really tempted to try it, but I know they won't believe it for a fucking second.
And for that, I need a volunteer. We need another helping hand towards the northern end of the facility, and so I need one of you. None of you are going anywhere, right? You'll get off work for the rest of the week if you help me out this once. Tell you what, I'll even reduce your sentence. Nobody speaks up. Well, I'd like to play my games, but let's make things different a little bit. Goblin girl, step up.
I'm the only goblin girl here.
Brings you up towards the base of the stairs.
Uh-oh.
hooks an arm around you. Kind of leans down, hooks an arm around you. And
I'm-
what is your name, little one?
Do I know if he's gonna get mad for lunch?
You don't know that. You just met this man.
Okay.
Eliana.
Really? Because it says Ray of Sunshine on your back.
That's because my mother hates.
What's your name, child?
She'll whisper.
That's a good goblin. He pats you on the head. Now, you're the newest one here of the bunch, mostly because I don't recognize your face yet. But that means you have something I require in this instance. The sound of neutrality. No bias. And so I want you to do something for me, child.
What's that?
I want you to pick someone. Everyone in front of you, you get to pick from. I want you to make a choice. Just point towards who you want to volunteer to help me out.
Are you gonna murder them? Or sacrifice them to a god or something?
No. I just need help. And
Is he
because
lying
of
to
that,
me?
you're not going to be able to see them for a long, long time.
So you mean never?
They'll come back
Never
bright
does.
as day. Don't you worry.
I don't believe it. Insight check?
Insight check.
That sucks. Thanks.
You can't say what happens to people who go off the warden, considering you just got here, but from what Metalmouth says, can't be anything good. Don't expect to see the person you choose ever again.
I'm gonna glance at Metal Mouth and see if he gestures towards anyone that he doesn't care for.
Give me a perception check. Fortunately, Metal Mouse in the back. Even if you could read his face, it'd be hard to. All these bodies in front of you.
Oh, wait.
I really need to actually do that before I roll.
I'm going to put you on the spot. I'm very sorry about this. So, I need you to choose someone, or I'm just gonna take you with me. Does that sound fair?
Alright.
You have... Give me... You have 1 minute to make a decision.
1 minute.
But when you hear my timer go off, I need a decision from you.
Okay.
Do Cassia.
Well, it's either Cassia, Spoot, or Robot Dude.
Cassia.
Huh. The only thing about that is that if she says anything, we'll have a problem.
Yeah, but the robot dude is a robot dude.
Oh, shit.
Dice says Spoot. How do you feel about that, Graham?
I feel really conflicted because I love that boy and I don't feel comfortable killing him.
Okay, Cassia, bye. I love you, Cassia. I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm gonna
Heart goes
call for a
out to you.
final answer here in a moment. Alright.
Cassia, bye-bye. I don't know, you
Point
seem really
towards-
nice. Okay, bye.
You point towards Cassia, and she kind of just has like, she has a look on her face, like her heart just stopped for a moment. Me.
Really? I want to kill the robot dude, but we're gonna commit to this.
Cassia, you've fallen grace, you. Well, I suppose it's only fitting that you get chosen. Now that I can see, like, upturned results. But, sorry, that's the look of the draw, Cassia. Kind of just grabs her by her, like, chain towards her manacles. She kind of just, like, looks around towards everyone, as if, like, trying to look to see if anyone's going to try to vouch for her. And then you see that look on her face as she just passes by you, Eliana. That just look of, like, how to say, hurt and betrayal.
Does it seem like she knows what's gonna happen?
Insight.
Oh, fuck.
She just has this general look of fear and stress on her, as if something kind of just clicked with her. But you only get a brief look before Warren decides it's time to go north. Goodbye, Cassia.
I feel
I
bad,
guess, yeah,
but we're
feel
playing
bad.
bad people.
I'm playing neutral evil.
Oh wow.
All I care about is living.
I'm chaotic neutral, but that's not much better.
Yeah.
You kind of just hear the general reactions around you, worthless idiot. You hear Weevil specifically go, you know, I'm actually gonna miss her a little bit. She was fun. You hear from the other side Clack Flack go, Clack Flack no like orange hair.
Oh no.
How could you do this to me? No.
So quick pointing fingers. No trust.
Ah.
Spoot has kind of a more sad face to himself.
You're
His,
really
like,
gonna just hurt me for
single-eyed,
this?
like, dips.
You made me make Spoot sad?
Wow.
You made me make Spoot sad.
Every choice has its weight, Danielle.
Then why don't you make Graham do it? I have to make all of the hard
You know
decisions.
why? You know why? Earlier when you said scot-free, I was gonna leave it up to a coin toss until you did that. That's when I decided you should suffer.
It was worth it.
You hear one of the guardsmen speak up. Go on then. Back to your duties. Still gonna keep up for a while. Metal Mouth pulls the both of you aside. This is our one chance. If y'all want to trade, do it now. I doubt they're gonna notice two goblins decided to switch roles.
So what did I Graham, I would switch with Metal Mouth.
Okay. Yeah, I'll switch with Metal Mouth.
So you can at least talk to them.
Yeah.
And since Craig doesn't like me.
Are you gonna stay with Weevil and Vesna, Danny? Or are you gonna try to go back with Quilius towards the organization team?
I'm gonna go with Quilius.
Alright.
We just quickly scamper around.
Wait.
Hold up. You there.
Yeah.
He points over to Worthless Idiot.
Yeah.
Organization team's gonna be Donna member. We'll let you borrow one in the binding team.
Okay.
What do you want?
I choose... And he just points a finger at the big robot man.
He kind of, like... Driller just kind of looks over at you. No! Driller was so close! Driller don't like organization! Driller, huff, stomps off. So that's these three over here. The guards look almost a little bit confused, seeing the goblins kind of just switch roles. None of them really either... Most of them either don't notice or just don't care. A Worthless Idiot or Clack, Flap, and Spook. Clack, Flack, and Spook.
I love you.
It's cruel, yo.
No.
Can't believe you just killed their friend like that, Danielle.
Bitch, you're the one who said! Shut your whore mouth!
Smirk. Kill Cassia. Also smirk. How could you, Daniel?
As I sit there going, I should kill the robot. No, kill Cassia. Okay, well, kill Cassia. How could you, Danielle? You monster!
I know what I'm about.
So I'll be going back to smirk if that's alright with you, Danny.
Yeah.
Alright.
I have
Worthless
miscalculated.
Welcome to the mines.
This is hard
see?
work.
You see Spoot immediately climb over some rubble and head off towards the west side. From that side, you watch him just sit up next to the door that's over here. He leans against it sadly.
I will go check
Clack.
on. Oh, go on.
Clack looks at you and goes, "Following Clack Flack. Clack Flack put you to use."
Okay, that's fine.
Climbs over the rubble.
I don't have a climb speed.
Quickly shoves you into the corner. No haste makings with Flack Clackens.
I have no idea what you just said.
It seems Clack Flack has a little alcove here.
Cozy.
Clack Flack pulls out a rock sharpened to be used as a weapon.
Ooh, that is
Rock
a
shiv.
very impressive rock shiv. May I have
Put
one?
on your chest. Tell Clack Flackens what you know. Why Goblin Girl chosen to take Blonde One away?
Probably chose her at random.
No like sees that.
I mean, not at random. She chose her because
Haste makins.
Hastemakins. Because we're contemplating getting out of this disgusting stink pit.
So you throw Blonde One to the Wolfman.
Blonde One was former Knights Radiant. And Worthless Idiot would never want to trust a narc, nor would the
No.
red-haired one.
No always family with make bakers.
What?
Clack Flack raised by Coboblins. No Tabak's parents. Only lizard. You always find home in smallest places. Blonde One no home with Knights Radiant.
Well, some of that sentence was legible.
Give me insight.
That moment where I sit there and go, cats and lizards are the fucking same thing. And cats hide in small places.
Clack Flack's
Oh my
deranged.
gosh, Graham, I'm sorry.
You'll give her that much. Something about you get that she cared about Cassia, but that's that.
Listen, wait a minute. You cared about the blonde girl, right? Listen. This is perfect. You have the opportunity to rescue your friend. If you help us. Okay, hear me out. So, part of our genius strategy, most of which I've devised, obviously, involves us finding the magical ward stone that suppresses magical powers within this facility.
Magic.
Yes.
Looks down at her claws, her gangly little malnourished arms. Flack and Clacks miss her spark.
Yes, I bet you do. So,
No boomin' days.
I know how.
My sister.
You and the redhead have that in common. So, I know how to disable the room.
Beep deep, leap sheep me beep, beep beep deep, leap sheep me beep.
Okay, so I know how to disable the ward stone. When I do that, you could make a beeline for the warden, slaughter him in his little cave, and save your friend.
No trusting Goblin. What say making words true?
The only way to access it is from the stupid room where their stupid god has its stupid shrine.
So Clackflackens kill you then.
But if you kill me, they'll know something's up. And also, I have a better plan.
Clackflacken good make accidoops.
I'm going to get into a fight with the red-headed one, and one of us is going to end up in the infirmary.
You no fight, Spoot.
I'm not going to fight Spoot. I'm going to fight the Goblin girl.
Spoot no fight. Only victory, she says.
Yeah, don't worry. Spoot will not be required to fight.
Well, realistically, you could tell Clackflack to just fight Eliana, and then Eliana would go to,
That's a
the
better idea.
infirmary.
Better
You
idea.
wouldn't even have to do anything.
Here's what you'll do. The next time you see the little goblin girl, you attack her. You stab make her. Right? Shiv stab.
Inside check.
Oh no.
My insight!
Can I please? No, you know what? Never mind. I'm taking it. Let's go.
She grins as she hears this play on words, though you wonder for Rhea's safety.
But you can't kill her, because if you kill her, you know Spark Boom make.
But killing her make brief spark boom make. Clackflack only need one.
No. If you let her live, if you keep her alive, you have all the Spark Boom make. And then you find the warden and you clack, bang, explosion, stab Shiv him in the dark, and you've saved Blonde Friend.
Make me a persuasion roll at disadvantage.
Okay, can I please eat my rice cake to gain advantage on this roll?
Hold on a
Take
second.
out the rice cake from your ass.
Yeah,
Stop yourself. Oh.
that'll neutralize that roll, but sure.
Are you there? Are you there? God, say I need this roll to be good.
Smirk blowing on her dice.
Hell yeah, bitch!
Clackens consider Spark Boom not need if Blonde One is back in purview. But Clackflack miss Spark Boom more. Big Spark Boom. She opens up her prisoner's potato sack to show off.
Her potato.
You see her like open up a vest. She's got stolen ration, stolen ration, stitched into her clothing.
Is it rations and water?
But that's the thing. They're pulsating. They're growing. They're wet. My god. She's weaponized rations.
Impressive.
Clack, clack, big spark boom. Quickly closes her potato sack. It seems Clack Flack has an out.
Graham, you remember that you need rations and water, right?
Yes, I'm just getting one from Clack Flack is gonna be good luck.
A
with it.
nightmare.
Yeah, it's cool. I'll be fine for now. Just having Clack Flack, agreeing to terms.
Clack Flacken. Make dealings. One commissioning.
Okay.
Sneaking way into night sleeping quarters. Big pile, boom boom. She opens up her potato sack again to show even more rations. Dear God, where's she getting all these? You take rations for big boom making. You have Clack Flack loyalty.
So you want me to get you more rations to make more explosions?
Clack Flack want all rations.
I can
30 markings worth.
Worthless idiot just gets a grin. I think we can arrange that. As long as you can get Eliana into the infirmary alive, she can disable it.
Clack Flacken's hold backens.
Just give me a brief moment to let her know what's going to happen and what she needs to do.
Beep beep deep bleep sheep beep beep.
Right. So, yes, plan and deal made. I'm going to talk to Spook.
30 boom makings, no lessings.
30 rations, or 30, yes, 30 rations. Easy peasy.
You
Lemon
bring
squeezy.
less clack-flacking walk.
That is fair.
Clack-flacking go other plan.
What's other plan?
Big boom makings.
Oh, okay, suicide bomb. Cool. You have fun with that.
No, clack-flackily spoot friend.
I don't.
Slowly looks at Spoot in fear.
Come following clack-flack.
Okay.
I'm afraid of Spoot now. Spoot is an ultimate mastermind. I'm
Clack leads you
scared.
over to the Spoot door. Spoot leans sadly against the door, back towards you.
Behind doors, Spoot old friend. Nice man. Treat Spoot well. One day, nice man chosen by Warden. Nice man no come back. Spoot say he hear voice beyond door. Door big lock, no way in.
Interesting. Can I?
Clack, big boom, open door. Release Spoot friend.
Can I make an investigation roll on the door?
Yeah, go for it.
Super. I actually have this trained.
You just gently kind of just lean in next to Spoot. Spoot kind of just looks up to you with one big sad puppy dog eye, but it's like a puppy dog eye that belongs to a pug.
Yeah, so it's ugly.
You see sap leaking out of his eye, and then you kind of just investigate the door. There's no real like external machination that keeps it locked, but there's no like. It seems like the door would either just slide open or like open like outward. You don't really see like a handle, a way to unlock it, but putting your ear up to the door, you feel a voice inside your head. That sounds like it's coming from the direction on the inside. Hello! Hello out there!
Hello?
Somebody let me out of here!
Todd Knotts, is that you? Huh.
You asked that in character. I'm just. You say it. No. Knots, is that you?
Don Knotts, is that you?
Todd Knotts, is that you?
Spoot, little buddy, you gotta get out of here!
I don't like this door.
I sense. Is that someone next to you? You're a new face. Howdy doody.
Who the hell? How is this door talking? Door, tell me your secrets.
Spoot there, buddy. Could you give him a hand? Spoot looks over at you. Come on, Spoot. He's a nice one. I promise. Spoot gently reaches out to you. Do you take Spoot's hand?
Yes.
Little mushroom hand.
I love you, Spoot.
You let go of Spoot's hand. Wherever he lets go of your hand. You see the quick, you see very quickly, a patch of fungus, leave your hand, is left onto your hand, rather, before it sinks into your skin.
Oh.
And then you hear another voice inside your head.
Spoot friend.
Oh, that's
Spoot
so
puts
cool.
his head at you.
Can you speak to me telepathically now?
Clack is also here.
Inside your mind.
Oh, I hate this. I hate this now.
Those linked to Spoot are linked together.
Wait, don't you understand? We could use this. We could. Oh, we could use this.
Friend.
He asks again.
Yes, you are friend, Spoot.
Nice to Spoot.
Yes, very nice to Spoot. Spoot is good Spoot. Wait a minute.
He pauses to consider your words for a moment. Come on, little buddy, he could help me out of here. He offers his hand again.
Yep, gonna take it.
Spoon. You.
And then he trails off as if not knowing what to call you.
Worthless idiot.
Silence is too good. Like he's just like, no, really, what's your
say
name?
Spoon. You. Friend.
Yes.
We. Together. No. Let. Metal. Man. Hurt. Spoon. Any. Longer.
The metal man hurts you. Yes, we can work this out. We can cease his bullying and his bodacious badgering.
Clack, clack. Clack, flat, no. Clack, flack, no, big metal man. Not bad, only 2 spoot. Clack, flack, neutral. Unfortunate.
I'll have to find some way to redirect his cruelty.
Spoon. Help. But. You. Help. Spoon.
And Spoot puts his palm on the door.
I will...
So basically, Spoot's offering to aid you,
Mm-hmm.
but he wants to help his friend too.
Okay, okay. Yes, we can attempt to help your friend.
You're free to lie to Spoot, by the way. I'm just telling you this right now.
Yeah, at the very least, I'm gonna say that we're gonna help him. Do I need to put my hand on the door too?
If you want to.
I wasn't sure if there was
It's
like a...
worthless idiot. Might as well.
Yes, I too will put my hand on the door.
Listen, little buddy, I can probably get that ward. I could probably get out of here if you get that ward down.
Who are you?
Me? I'm Spoot's friend.
Huh. What powers do you have?
What don't I have?
Are you a ghost?
Huh?
Ghost, where?
Or are you merely trapped behind this wall?
I don't really know what I am anymore.
Weird. Well then, we have a plan, but we're going to have to find a way to... If we can use Spoot's ability to create these telekinetic spores, we can have proper inter-team communication. We can organize.
That sounds like a great idea, little buddy.
With the power of our organization and our superior tactics, we can overrun the guards, slaughter them, gut them.
Oh, that's not nice.
They have it coming.
Well, just let me talk to them guards, okay? I gotta give them a piece of my mind.
Sure, we'll do that.
Great.
So then, Clack Flack, you are going to give me a few moments to let Eliana know what the plan is. Then you attack her.
In all honesty, you probably should just let her just attack her. I mean, to be fair, Eliana doesn't know about breaking the,
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
When you get to the infirmary, you need to break the candles.
What are you talking about? Why am I going to the infirmary?
and then Clack Clack.
And then Clack Clack just sucker punches Eliana.
Once I give her the information, Clack Flack will rough her up enough to get her sent to the infirmary. Then, once she's in the infirmary, she is going to break the candles. And then, with all magic fully freed, everything will go absolutely nuts.
You distracting guards, I be making pastons.
Exactly. I'll be harassing the guards as best I can. I'll likely have the other goblins' assistants and anyone else that decides to help us in this case. Once that's done, I need to quickly track down the armory so I can get some of my supplies and cast my own magics.
You be making hastens with armor tharmer den.
Of course. I will see to it that you get your rations as well. Then, What we need to do is group up at the sewage drain in the shower room. There we will find a way to break that open and escape to the surface. Any objections? Hello? Hello?
Gram,
Hello?
gram, 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 gram. Hello.
What was the last thing I said?
All I heard, tiny clip of rations, and that was it. Scott went to go pee,
Oh, okay.
so it'll be a
Why
hot
has he gotta
second.
pee so goddamn much?
He's
Why-
sick.
That's
You have to
no ex-
hydrate when you're sick.
That's no excuse.
Pee because you're sick. Pee. Gotta pee because you're sick. Because you gotta stay hydrated because you're sick.
I am not surprised in the slightest that the most useful one out of all of them is boot.
Yeah, holy shit! Like, I should have realized because I remember that the spore people, the mycelids, I think is their name, they can't speak.
Oh.
So the only way they can communicate is they have a racial power that lets them spread spores, and anyone afflicted by the spores can telepathically communicate with them, and anyone else who's
Oh.
been afflicted with the spores.
I did not know that.
Yep, they're fun.
Oh, do not tell Eliana that unless it's in his character, don't tell Eliana that destroying the thing would curse her.
Oh yeah, no, he's not going to tell her that.
Because she's extreme self-preservation,
Mm-hmm.
so like she does not give a flying fuck if other people die.
Yeah, no, there was no way he was going to tell her anything about that. No, 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 no.
Wow.
How are we gonna manipulate robot dude to not hurt Spoot anymore?
That's going to be difficult, but you have charisma, whereas I do not, so...
You shouldn't do that. Have him pick on you.
No, that's a brilliant idea, and it's in character. It's so good.
Jenna is giving Bunny her first bath.
Oh.
And again, Bunny is a very anxiety filled dog,
Mm-hmm.
and she's a horse.
Oh.
They haven't gotten her in the bath yet.
Oh no.
And I'm almost 3 minutes in.
Sorry, folks.
You should
Did you have a good pee?
I did have a good pee-pee, actually, yeah.
Oh my gosh, a good pee pee.
Thanks. Where was I?
I forgot that we were recording, and I said that.
That's okay. So I'm gonna bounce over to Eliana now that like smirk and clack clack plan is set in motion.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't even know why I'm here, really. I just need to be assaulted.
It's a chance to be friends.
But I don't like the robot man. And
Remember what we talked about with the robot man, though, Danielle?
Yeah, but I have to.
Eridan's here too.
Yeah, I'll probably talk to him.
So I'm gonna give you some time. I'm gonna let that plan set into motion, and then I'm thinking to wrap up tonight soon.
Okay.
Since that'll be a good cutoff point.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All right. I'll get your critique afterwards. But all right. Bounce over to Eliana.
Critique.
Well, you just sent a woman to her death.
What? Oh.
There's an awkward staleness in the room, except for Driller. Driller just keeps loudly complaining. Driller don't like the organization work.
Wait, is everyone just like upset at me because they just?
No, because Driller have laid-offs for hands.
Well, no, not you. I don't care about you. Everyone else is upset.
I personally don't blame you, dear. After all, you were the ones chosen. It's not like you had a choice. I think any of us would have made the exact same decision in your shoes. Down to that little blonde strand.
Why? Why do you think so, Mr. Wolfman?
No, to be honest, I was just trying to make you feel better about your decision.
What's wrong with you, Mr. Wolfman?
I'm not good with children.
I'm an adult.
Never cared to have them.
Why not?
Well, let's change the subject, shall we? I don't want
What's
to
wrong
get into
with kids? Can you not? Are you afraid of having a litter?
Drula hates this entire conversation.
Oh.
Well, of course you do. All you do is whine.
You hear Eridan in the corner, just like back against the wall, just like kind of just tending to himself, just.
Oh, you take the good, you take the bad, you take the good, you take the bad.
Eridan's
Saying
having
as
a
he's
rough
trying
time.
to, he's trying to literally astral project out of this room that he's in.
That is a mood, though.
Can I just like vault over this stuff so I can be over here?
Oh my god.
You don't like this job very much, do you?
I'm new here.
I can tell. I'm
It's-
also new here. And I
You
can
know-
tell you're new.
When they told me it's Dusty, sorry. They told me I'd be doing Night's Radiant work. I didn't think I'd be doing this. But it's exposure from what they tell me.
Have you ever heard of this term called "fuck you, pay me"?
No.
Oh.
Okay. In my line of work, you don't do anything for free because people will just use you. So, fuck you, pay me. That is a saying you need to
It's
just.
part of my training, though. It's kind of like I'm getting free stuff.
What are you, a baby? What is this, intern work?
Kinda. I'm on a pilgrimage right now, actually.
Oh, that's cute.
That's out of character.
The fuck?
It's cute, okay? He's just a little baby.
Pilgrimage?
Long
Huh?
story.
Huh? What, you not want to tell me?
Her big, large eyes flutter.
The guard to his right, puts a hand over his chest, and goes, "You don't gotta talk to them if you don't want to. It's cool.
But he wants to, though. You don't understand.
I'm just saying.
He
you have a
clearly
choice."
wants to.
The guardsman with his other hand, like not even looking towards Eliana, like readies his hand to like flick her on the forehead if she gets riled up.
Hey. Hey. I'm just happy. Take off my saying.
Drilla, Mr. Metal Mouth. The only one Drilla can relate to.
Really? You're friends with Middlemouth?
Only one doesn't piss off Drilla.
Is it because he's part robot?
What?
Is it because he's part robot?
You not whole robot?
Yes. He's
Sorry, I should be
whole
using the cup
robot.
for this.
What?
I should be using the cup for this.
Yes. He's whole robot. But the guards don't know that. Don't tell the guards that.
Oh
Why you
my
whisper so loud?
I'm a goblin, okay? I can't
I'm
really
like
turn
right
down
next
my
to
voice.
you.
Shut up! This doesn't involve you!
Drilla hate work.
Time to pole vault over these again.
My dear, work while you talk. Now, I assume you're I should put the cup away. I assume you're in league with the other little rowdy green one.
What gave you that idea?
Well, the current... Well, I mean... The situation you find yourself in... Where you're both... He's saying all goblins look the same, talk the same. I did not... He kind of like raises his finger and lowers it, like on and off again with Driller. You are so uncouth.
I'm so honestly surprised you know what uncouth means. No one knows what uncouth means.
Me?
Yeah.
Me narrating this?
Yes. No one knows what uncouth.
Oops.
Scott, are you civilized?
Am I actually smart? That's weird.
Are you oh my goodness. Sorry, I completely derailed.
No, you're good, you're good. Quilius is basically gonna let you in on the same thing that he told Worthless Idiot.
The whole thing?
Well, basically, he divulges where the mortuary is and what their plan of action was for that.
Don't tell her that first. Just don't. Just don't. Just don't. Graham, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay, just making sure.
Smirk's just having a good time.
Yeah.
Smirk is falling asleep.
I have a headache for some reason, and it's really annoying.
Okay.
Sorry, we'll wrap up soon.
Oh no,
Just
it's
so you
fine. I can manage and just like, oh, this is irritating, and I don't
can-
like.
I
this.
know how that feels, though.
Yeah.
So, I have a quick question, actually.
Yes.
Smirk and Danny, in part. Were you aiming to take down the ward right now? Because that'll set everything into motion from that point forward.
Poor Metal Mouth.
Because Clack's ready to go.
Do we want to just say fuck it and start the show, or do we want to try and delay a bit and see if we can find more information?
If we could start the show, would that mean that we realistically tonight? Like make this a one shot?
Oh, no. I'm saying for next time.
Okay. I personally probably feel that the time of thinking before we actually like started, like having the time before the next session to think if we want to start right now would be a good idea.
Plus, it would give you a chance to reconvene with Metal Mouth to see what he discovered, or whom he was able to sway.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
We've technically talked with everybody, but it probably would be a good. I personally think that we should wait,
Yeah.
but It's really convenient just to like we could do it now.
We can
But I
hold
think we
off a
should wait.
bit. Yeah. Yeah, I'm good with that.
Remember, that's up to you. I don't sway you guys one way or the other. This is your prison break. You get to live. You get to see who lives and dies.
What
Oh
do you-
boy.
Because the faster we do this, the less damage is going to happen to Cassie.
Hmm.
Oh, now Graham has to think about it.
I think it'll be fine as long as we don't wait too long. We just need a bit of time to like group back up with Metal Mouth, figure things out, and then go.
Okay. Then we'll wait a day. Rig mouth and try.
Was there any other information you wanted from your side of the group, Danny? Because otherwise, I will call it a night here and here.
The only thing that I was intending to do was to possibly convince Driller to harass Worthless Idiot instead of Spoot, but that was more of a if it just happened to go in that way, because Eliana harassing Worthless Idiot just sounds like fun, and it technically would work out in Worthless Idiot's favor,
God.
but I think that would be a little bit too much effort to persuade the conversation to go that route.
Hmm.
So otherwise, because like Eliana doesn't know that Spoot doesn't want to be harassed anymore. So I realistically can't make that, you know? Other than if it was just like it happened to go that way.
Yeah.
Haha,
Yeah.
you should do that. 'Cause that would be funny.
Yeah.
Because I'm playing neutral evil.
There you go, champ.
But otherwise, no, there's no other information other than harassing Quilius about how crazy he is, and actually seeing if he's actually being truthful, and just constantly rolling. But otherwise, no.
It did kind of set off a red flag for you, admittedly, when not even getting a confirmation whether you're part of the Goblin plan, he's already divulging information to you.
That's weird. How did he know that? Other than just assume.
Might have just assumed.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, insight check. But real quickly, before we like close off here, can y'all look at Driller's token for a moment?
At my token?
Driller's token.
What Driller's token?
Look
Okay.
at this. Look at his face. He's got fucking cat mouth.
Come.
Like
Can I
you,
keep-
like you see that on his token.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, he kind of does. Fuck.
Kitty. Yeah, kitty. Kitty.
Why do I keep rolling?
You might just like base it off just goblin racism here. You might have just assumed you were both in on it together. That's the best you can say on this scenario. Though, it does leave you at a taste of suspicion.
I'm laughing. The only 2 high rolls I got was deception and 1 athletic acrobatics roll.
Yeah.
Everything else is 12 or below.
Ooh.
No,
Sucks.
11 or below. Dice, why are you
Sucks.
like this? Why are you like this?
For smirk's sake, I will call it good. Here, I'm gonna leave this on this page, just so y'all can like stare at this just a little bit longer.
Oh god, I
Let it
can't.
tease
Okay,
it on you.
okay. Who am I making like new characters for? 'Cause The Atlas one, I'm already losing my fucking mind, and I already know what I want to make, and I'm losing my damn mind.
I'll get back to you on a more in-depth answer on that one. I have to actually like consider that one.
That's fair.
Well, you don't have to tell me like details. More of just like, am I making an individual character for Feather Gale 5, or am I playing one of the Feather Gale 5? And with Blackborn,
Again, that's
Okay.
that's what I'm gonna like determine.
okay, cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
You and patient. Alright, how y'all feel?
But the Atlas one I want so bad. You don't. I have like the biggest crush on him.
That's why I had to put a padlock over it.
I
Mm-hmm.
have the biggest crush on him. Understand? You just like put my yandere dreams.
You have to raise his social link level to at least 7 before you get this access to his backstory.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Alright.
But I'm hanging out with him, but I want to hang out.
Questions, comments, concerns. I hope y'all like a taste of what you got tonight.
I did. This is fun.
This was a lot of like brain mashing on my part, but I was personally satisfied with the results I came up with. I hope y'all have been enjoying so far, and soon
Yeah.
enough we'll put this plan into action.
Yeah. You did really good. I'm just
Yeah.
garbage at roll.
Thanks.
Ha!
Take that, fucker.
Wow.
You're really good. I'm really bad.
Wow. No.